There we go. Hello, everybody. How are you doing? It's Friday. Yay! So good to see you. It's just in the last half an hour. The clouds have come over, and you can see it is beautiful outside. Is it, eh? Like that. Do I turn it that way? Look how beautiful it is outside. It was a beautiful summer's day, although it's not summer. Anyway, so it was beautiful weather. So I've got my drink, my cuppa, coffee. I've got my project that I'll be working on, and I hope you have your project and everything ready. First, we have to give the Square Squad a shout out. That's the members of this channel. Just their links are in my description box. If you want to, go get connected, make new friends. Okay, let's give them a shout out and let's relax. I'm going to drop the link. Come up, hang out, chat. Just cleaning my glasses quickly. Like, duh, I can't read a thing without the glasses. Let me get up there and check what you guys are saying and catch up. Lulu, hello. Cindy with an S. I'll be listening. Hi to everyone. Welcome in. Hello, Tina Bailey. How are you doing, sweetheart? And Frenchie, hello, hello. And Poppy, hello, Ashla, Lulu, Tina, Frenchie, and hello, hello. Let me just have a sip of my. Delicious. Susanna, all the way from Australia. I nearly said Austria. That is our Hannah. I was rushing a little bit, right? So, hello, Ocean, all in the chat. Amanda, hello, my sweetheart. Which mandala are you working on now? There you go. She says, hello, Panda Moo, Panda Bear. Good morning, lovelies. Hello, Sierra. How are you doing? And Bonnie, you'll be there listening. Thank you so much. I so appreciate it. Hi there. She's saying hello. Hello, Crochet. We will be doing a Crochet raid, and I saw you had your notification on because when I wanted to book it, I think I was early. It was before you were ready. I thought, there's nothing up, but now it's up. Michelle, hello. How are you doing, sweetie? And Lisa Nets, how are you? We're just going to hang out today, hey? Because that's what Fridays are about. Did you see my little... You know, Roslyn that is here with me, she said to me, when I showed her this, she said, you know what? This would actually make a good placemat. And I looked at it and I thought, you're right. This would make a good placemat in the right colors with a lovely cotton. Obviously, the border looks too big, but the border is only too big because the little blanket is too small. Member for 26 months, Bonnie got knits and more single crochet. Go check her out if you haven't yet. She's amazing. Hello, Jessie babes. Hello, hello. Hello, Suzanne. How are you doing? What's in your cup? What's on your hook? Any plans for the weekend? Love the top you're wearing, Ursula. That pink looks great on you. It's actually my poncho, but it's now the weather is good enough for me to wear it. It's a mandala that you turn into a poncho. So that's me. It's cool enough to wear this now. Otherwise, it's usually not cool enough. Hello, Jessica. There, I've dropped the link if anybody wants to join us up here. Show us what they're spinning, knitting, crocheting. I'm busy with Linda. I want to say Linda Simpson, but now I must remember it's the Disley sisters. I'm busy with the Disley sisters hat. So I'm starting with a pattern. Mine isn't going to look as fabulous as Linda's because it's one color. It's not. Hers is it turns out stripy. Mine is just going to be one color. But yay! If you haven't gone over to the Disley sisters creations, it's still L.A. Simpson, Linda Simpson. Linda Simpson. She said the @ whatever she did keep. Anyway, if you go over to Hat and Cowl, make along, check it out. For you guys going, especially going into the winter, we're exiting winter now, but you are entering winter. So hey, good stuff. Got my coffee and never-ending granny, ready to relax and hang out. I want to make one. I want to start one of those that are mindless and just do it. Because I've never, unbelievable, but I've never made one. Good morning, afternoon, evening, beautiful people in the chat and beautiful lady. Hello, Cheryl. How are you doing? How is Michael doing? Tell us all, tell us all. Hello, Marsha Lee, Blind Stitch Creations. Good morning, happy Friday, everybody in the chat, she says. Hello, Lori. Hello, everyone, so happy I called you live today. How are you doing, Lori Hooks? Oh, Lori Hooks, we do too. We love it. Vera, hello, hello, hello. How are you doing? The weather was so lovely for the last few days. They predict rain again here by the end of the weekend. Definitely next week. It's winter again then. Roberta, hello, my sweetheart. Morning, Asha, Jessica, and everyone. That's if you're a content creator, you want to share yourself out. That's what you do. You type OMGrannySquare in the chat. One word. There you go. Beautiful. Mara, how are you doing? Mindfully crocheted. There you go. M to the O to the B to the S. Hello, Ashley. How are you? And Trudy, do you love this weather or what? Trudy lives close to me. I always say that. Darcia White, hello, Cindy, she's saying. Hello, Darcia. How are you? Margaret G, good day, Ashley, all in the chat. I'm so happy you all are here and you can spend a bit of time with me. I can spend some time with you. Our load shedding is a bit lower than normal, so I'm ever so happy for that, you know, because we only have it once a day now at night. So that's good. Good for me. I can be with you. I'm just listening. Typing is painful today. I've over crocheted again. Oh no. Oh, you're doing good. I'm glad you're doing good. There she is, member for 26 months. I'm glad they actually, sometimes they put it in YouTube. I've got a separate device here. Sometimes they put it in YouTube, well, in StreamYard, but sometimes we don't see it. Hello, hello. Hello, everyone. I tell you what, I am so glad that for the challengers, because we do the challengers. For those of you who don't know, the challengers is the last Saturday of every month. And myself and Linda and Jeannie from Butterfly Dreams Crochet with Jeannie, and Veronica from Steal the Show Crochet and Chef, and Linda, that is now Disney Sisters Creations. We are the challengers. And I tell you what, if I didn't challenge myself or say, well, it's not like challenging yourself, it's saying, listening to what all of you are saying and what you're doing and showing and saying, hey, I've never done that. I think I'd like to try to do that. And then making a point of going and learning how to do that. So I'm really happy that I've learned how to do interlock now in the last, few weeks. So my progress is very good on my interlock blanket. Hey, it's coming on. It's coming on. I love it. Once it's done, I'm going to give it this border for sure. Because I mean, there are not a lot of ends, but then I don't even have to work in those ends. Am I lazy or what? Well, I'm not looking for extra work. That's the thing. Oh, wait, what did she say? What did she say? Thank you for the interlock crochet video instructions. I want to try that stitch pattern soon. Yes. Oh, and you know what? It's 2 hours, 19 minutes. But I said to myself, I did this whole thing with you so that if you do it with me, you don't need another video, because I had to look at at least 4 videos. This one gives me 90% of information. That one gives me 70. That one gives me 99. But there's always something missing. So if I watch like several videos, then I got the whole picture. So I thought, okay, let me make a video where, in my opinion, I give you 100%. So it starts like this. You start, this is row 1, row 2. The green is row 3 and 4. 3 and 4 is what you repeat then as many times as you want. And then you put your blue row there right on the top to say how many, to cap it off. I must still get to capping it off. There you go. Sierra saying hello to Crochet. Hi, Roberta. Crochet saying hello to everybody. Sabrina. Hello. Hello, Ursula. How are you today? I'm very well. Oh, the much better for seeing you guys. Not actually working on one today. Working on my stitch count for my blanket pattern. It is in the tester's hands. Oh, stitch pattern is in the tester's hands. That is good. It's a good thing, I guess. Coffee in my cup, blanket on your hook. Hey, cheers. Sabrina is saying, hello, everyone in the chat. Hello, Crochet, Jessica Babes is saying. And Dawn, hello, all you beautiful people. Oh, guys are amazing. Spent yesterday in ER testing probable tendonitis in foot. Painful, not supposed to walk in on it for now. No chance as it hurts. Oh, tendonitis. I have never heard of that. I'll have to Google that. We put you on our prayer list, Bonnie. That's amazing. That is painful news. Tendonitis. Wow, all the itis, eh? Wow. Hello, Diane. How are you doing? What's on your cup and what is on your hook? What's in your cup and on your hook? I'm off to bed it's 1:10 a.m. on a Saturday morning for me. So how is Saturday looking? We are on our way there. The Americans still have a lot of Friday left. I don't have that much Friday left. They're just before noon. I think in America it's now before noon. Hello, Sabrina. Really enjoyed your latest video of the gorgeous yarn you got. Oh, I've got to go check it out. If I haven't checked it out, I better check it out. Ursula, I'm thinking about seaming the corners and making it a shrug. Not sure yet. Right now it's just the super soft boucle blanket, which I love. Oh, but that sounds fantastic. That's a very good idea. Coconut coffee. Coconut coffee. What? In my cup and taking care of a patient, hubby. Oh, sweetheart. Hello, Jessica. Michael is doing better. Hello, hello.
Good morning.
Mara.
Well, good evening.
How are you doing?
To you, I'm good.
Let me make the banner smaller.
I'm just barely waking up this morning.
You're just waking up. Oh, that doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I mean, if you need the time, you need the time. If you need to be waking up now, then that's good.
Well, I mean, it's 8:17 a.m. I have been awake for since about 6 a.m., but I'm still just waking up.
6 a.m. is quite early in my book. I tell you, I'm so glad I'm past the days where I had to take Jessica to the bus stop at 6:21. The bus would depart. I'm like, oh, this is too crazy.
Yes.
Stopping by to give you a thumb on my way to the doctor, says Kerry. Kerry, all of the best for you, my sweetheart. Hope all goes well. Trust all will go well. Hello, Frenchie. Did I say hello to French? I'm not sure if I did. What are you working on, Mara?
Good morning, Nancy. Oh, I'm working on your shawl, actually. The Count My Blessings shawl. Yes.
All
and
right.
I'm on row 41. So today's got to be the day where I finish it.
Oh, is it in blues? Is it that blues you've got there? Oh, I like it. I like the colors. Look at that. I like the colors. Yeah. What weight yarn did you use?
This is actually a 4-weight. Yeah. So yes. I know your pattern recommends a smaller weight.
Yeah, but I made one the pattern is made, I think, for a 1-weight, but I made one in a 3-weight and it was just as fine.
Yeah. Yeah. I had a couple of, I have a few of these Lion brand mandala ombre.
But I love the color.
It would look pretty in that. Yeah.
Thank you. You love the Granny Square, pink Granny. This was my grandmother's. That one is the one that inspired my tutorial because it's small and it used to hang over her Singer sewing machine. You've got load shedding starting that's in 40 minutes. It's starting for you. Oh, and when you've got load shedding, you've got to run around because, mine said no load shedding. I hope they don't change their minds on the last minute. Ooh, Vera. I don't want to get worried yet. My next learning experience will be filet crochet. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I've learned mosaic commission recently. Now on to the next. I tell you what, for instance, challenging myself to learn how to do mosaic. And you guys know I'm slow, right? I started the Tuesday, Wednesday. Oh, I can even skip Wednesday. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and by Saturday it only dropped the penny. So if I can do it, you guys can do it. But the penny needs to drop. Someone needs to teach you where the penny drops. But now I am so happy that I've learned how to do that because it's now one of the things I really enjoy making. And this entrelac, I was not keen on Tunisian crochet because in many instances I feel like Tunisian is sort of for crocheters who can't knit. Please don't stone me for that comment. Don't stone me for that. It
just hurts my hands. Tunisian crochet hurts my hands, because I have to change the way I hold the hook. I'm a pencil holder. And when I'm doing Tunisian, I have to switch to knife hold. So I just find
you know what? I actually don't. I don't switch. No, I don't switch. I hold it the same. It's just, I just hold it a bit more that way because, yes, that would be better. But then it doesn't feel like I've got control. So I just go and I just turn it further away from me so that I can do pencil. But this is so easy that it's actually so addictive. And
I really want to try that.
I'm all about scrap projects, right? I don't know why I am just so drawn to scrap, but I would like to see what this would look like in scrap, like real, like a magic ball. If you've made a magic ball with like a real scrap.
I have a scrap project right there on the shelf. folded up.
Oh, wait a
But
minute.
it's a blanket, and being in the hot summer right now for us, I want to do projects that are not so heavy in the lap, you know.
That's the whole thing with us as well. When it's summer, filet crochet is fun, she says. Sarah, I need to try mosaic. I keep saying, but you haven't started yet. Then you must watch my little video about how I learned it, because it just tells you the mindset. That's all it does, because that's all you need is that mindset. Love filet crochet. I'm going to make some curtains for my living room. Ooh, you know what? When I was, just before I got married, so that's what, 29, 30 years ago, I was sharing a house with my landlady. Her mom used to crochet, and she had these beautiful little, like a little pipe, and then the crochet curtain hanging onto it. Say from there, only the last bit of the window. Ooh, okay. That looked beautiful, eh?
Yeah, fantastic. You can add it as to another project, like a border or something.
Oh, and just a baby blanket as well. I mean, that one by Craig's channel is what? Alison Russell also has every which way filet, something like that. The one that is like a square, but that one looks it looks a bit tricky. Also, like the penny must just drop. Cannot get my head around interlac. I'm going to try again later, as I need a nice and quiet place and a refreshed mind so I can concentrate. Susanna, exactly. When I'm learning something new, say today, for the very first time, I downloaded Linda's pattern last night. It's easy, right? It's easy. But just the fact that I have to do a single crochet and a double crochet, single crochet and a double crochet, after all the half doubles. Half double, you go get your yarn and then you do your stitch. Now with a single, you don't go get any yarn, you just do the stitch. Then the double crochet, you've got to go get some yarn and do. And I just said, okay, be quiet. And now I'm just saying to myself, single and double and single and double and single and double. Anything that's new, I don't know, maybe it's just me, anything that's new, especially with the interlac. Oh, I had to, as I said, at least 4 tutorials.
I do that.
Yes. She says, I've heard that, Sierra. She says, there we go. Sounds beautiful. Happy Friday. Everybody's saying happy Friday. Thank you. Hello, Chetan One. How are you doing? Making some coffee and tuning in. Oh, thank you so much. And I so appreciate all who is spending time with us. You could be anywhere, but you hang out with us a little bit. I'm so glad you came up, Mara, because I've been watching your videos and I'm like, look at this girl. Why didn't she come up yet and said hello?
I know. I try, like, I catch you on Fridays typically because you come on a little bit later on.
Yes,
on Mondays, you're on at like 4 a.m. my time. That's a little early.
It's to catch the Australian crowd on a Monday, because for me it's afternoon and for them it's evening. So Michael's leaving for a month for court in California, so I will be here alone with the animals. They finally are taking the woman who killed his sisters to court. Oh, wow. I am glad and I'm hoping for a good outcome, hey?
Yeah, my goodness.
I mean, nothing can bring them back, but sometimes justice will bring, some comfort. Hi, Mara. Hello, Kerry, the Yanni Elephant. If you're still here, says Jetinwan. Hello, Kari. And Mara saying hello to everyone.
That was before I came up.
Yes, I'm just catching up. That's why. Sabrina saying, Mara, it's lovely to see you. Everybody's saying hello to Mara. It's really here on the West Coast. It's really.
Oh, I think she meant to say it's really early here. It is.
Oh, it's really. Yes, I'm so sorry that it is.
Right. Well, but 8:30 is not too bad, but
that's why we have Fridays to make up for Mondays.
Yes.
For Mondays, itis is inflammation and tendon. Whatever it would be painful, you never know how much your feet go through every day with that. Oh, I tell you. 9:18 in Idaho. Oh, wow. That's early. Hello, Reggie. How you doing? Good to see you. There you go. She says, very nice. Yes, it's 11:18 in my here in Florida. It's 92. Oh, that's hot. Feel like it's 99. Sweet iced tea in my cup. Oh, lovely. No, it was a lovely, sunny day here. Really, it felt like summer. I mean, I still had yeah, long sleeve top on, but yeah, in summer you want to wear as least as little
are you
as
still
possible.
Really in winter, or are you coming into spring now? Are you starting to warm up a
1
bit?
September is spring day officially, because then spring is supposed to start on 1 September.
Okay,
so
right.
So till the end of this month, we're supposed to be winter.
Okay. Yeah, right now we're about 61 degrees Fahrenheit in
Hello, Samantha.
The Portland, Oregon area, and we're going to have a high of about 85 degrees Fahrenheit today.
All right. It makes you, I'm a crochet who can't knit, and it's making me want to learn to knit. Tunisian, I mean. Tunisian. Oh, it's my hands too, so much more. Yes, that's why I don't think I'll do more Tunisian than that. If I knew it was Tunisian, I probably wouldn't have touched it. But I didn't know it was Tunisian. I just looked. I saw at the back of Ginger, Yarn Geek. Now, this is probably a year ago already, maybe a year and a half ago. She had at the back where she was sitting, there was this piece. And we asked her about it, and she showed it. She said it's entrelac. Entrelac. I just thought it's beautiful, and I wanted to try it. Now, obviously, I don't work on a lot of projects at a time, so if it can be my third project, I'll do it. So it's now my third project. I'm estimating I'll do 13 rows a month, and see, want to do 13 rows. So next time we have the challenges, I can show my progress. But this is really mindless. These little squares is really mindless. I can do the little squares. I don't want to be big projects, nothing like that. No big needles. I'm not changing in my usual crochet needle.
Because as you're doing the Tunisian, it's only, you know what, like 6 or 8.
It's a simple stitch. So you go through until you've got 7 on the loop, then yarn over, pull through to 6 times, pick up until it's 7. Yarn over, pull through to 6.
Yes. Oh, that's I know it seems easy enough. I'm going to give it a try after I finish.
Yes.
Because I am kind of a one project at a time kind of person.
I tell you, if I had a lot of projects like Linda, but that's what keeps her calm. It's not what keeps me calm. The opposite keeps me calm. My craft room is in bags and boxes. Son gave it new subfloor and vinyl planning. Daughter-in-law painted it soft teal. Oh my goodness! It sounds like you are very planking, vinyl planking. Daughter-in-law painted it soft teal. My Bonnie is being spoiled, but she deserves it. Knitting is pretty fun, Sierra, but so is Malay crochet. Yeah, I love knitting. I love knitting, really. Yay, I didn't miss it. Hello. I was doing my morning workout. Hello, Nisi. There you go. You all like it? Okay, you like my blanket. Be right back, everyone. Need to grab breakfast. Grab breakfast. Come and hang out with us if you can. Love the which way filet. Sorry, Mara.
I just said that I will be grabbing breakfast in a bit too.
Yes, Fiber Spider which way filet. That's my go-to baby blanket. Oh yes.
Oh, I need to check that out. I need to write that down.
Did you know that they say, or that there is this saying? I didn't know this. I only learned this one after I started my channel. That you're not supposed to make a baby blanket that's too holy. I didn't know that, because the babies,
their little fingers and toes and stuff can get, they can get their self caught up in it.
I wasn't aware of it until sunscreen on little Liam. Oh, he's so adorable. He needs to appear more in your videos, says Sabrina. To not the end. Never try Tunisian. I would like to learn how to do it, and put it away. You will be addicted a little bit because it makes, I think this, I'm going to redo my cushion cover. The one thing I still just need to learn how to do is to do a time-lapse video because I'm still stuck with all that video I took the one day that I want to make into a time-lapse. But as I say, when I want to press export button, I'm missing something. I know enough to know I'm missing something. You think you said that wrong? No worries. Spider Fiber had the Which Way Filet blanket. It's super easy. Yes, I've seen. Hello, unique, amazing stripes. Faith, how are you doing? Yes, I fell in love with Interlac years ago because you can use a regular hook for it. Yes. Yeah. I love filet crochet. You can make so many images in the blanket. In the Facebook group, I posted how they use it's like a diamond shape. And it's filet. It really is filet. And you can make, say you make one, so it's like this diamond. It reminds me of those lantern blankets. So you do like this diamond, and then just before you finish off, you start again, you know. So you can have this whole stripe in one color. Then next to it, another stripe of diamonds, another color. And because it's filet, you can end it anywhere, and it's not going to look bad or anything.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Since I learned Interlac, I now make baby blankets out of it because it's not holy. Yes. Now, since I've done that, I'm like, this would be, because way back when, the baby blankets used to be mostly pastels, and I've got a whole drawer of pastels here. So, and with the enclosed border. Ooh. Gotta try that Which Way Filet blanket. Sounds lovely, says Jetin One. Oh, yes. Absolutely. Hello to Crochet. The Which Way Filet blanket is Fiber Spider. It was copied and it's despicable, says Sabrina. Yes, I tell you.
Oh.
I saw a clip today where someone said, if you copy one person, it's stealing. If you copy many people, it's original. Like, what? What did you just say? If you copy many, it's original. What? Doesn't make sense.
Well, I don't know.
Okay, I shared it on my personal Facebook because I'm like, let the other people listen to this. Let me hear what they say and I usually always read the comments, but there wasn't time. I got to get ready for my live stream, so.
Yeah.
Hello, Kelly. Well,
I kind of feel like everything has been done, so.
Yes. Like really? How can I steal the granny square? It was
exactly
before I was born. Lamar, I'm all in the chat, water in my cup, started the black part of my granny coat, itching to start a new scrap blanket. Haven't decided on the pattern yet. Oh, yes. I tell you, it's funny.
Well, they say imitation, the saying is like, the imitation is the finest form of flattery.
That is
when you copy someone, imitation is the finest form of flattery. It means you really like what they did, but you need to give credit where credit is due.
Yes. Yes. Now you see, that's like so that's not the end of the saying, but you just ended it off. You need to give credit where credit is due. It's like the saying that says, great minds think alike, but the rest of that is fools seldom differ. So it's like, rather don't say that, don't finish the saying. So, it's not just you also say the stitch over and over. It drives the family back in their computer computer rooms. Oh, my sweetheart. Sandra, hello, my sweetheart.
Good morning.
Alison Russell made a nice photo on her live chat.
Every time I see Sandra, it's my reminder to make sure that I'm not on top chat.
Oh, right. Yes, it's amazing. Sorry to hear that, Sabrina. What did she say? Sorry, I didn't finish. Even my thumbnail was copied. Yes. What? The thumbnail. Okay, I'll get to that story.
Oh.
We have a beautiful sunshine today. It's such a miracle. Need to make lunch. We'll still be here You're lurking. Yes, that's what I was doing. While Krista, the secret yarnery, was on, I was in and out, chat a bit, then in and out, because I'm always getting ready for my life. You know, it was 23 Celsius yesterday. It was a shock, says Susanna, but cooler again today, but feels like winter went too quickly. We had a lot of rain this winter. And yeah, so we had a few days that now really felt like summer. And even, you know, when you open the window and there's a warm wind blowing in, everything's beautiful and sunny. But now my husband said, yes, from Sunday onwards, Monday, it'll definitely be raining again. So, yes, Susanna, Amanda, what's for lunch? What are you making for lunch?
Yeah.
Crochet Heidi made a terrible mistake on my current DP. I put the wrong drills in the wrong spot too many to take up. Going to switch symbols and make up shortage with similar drill. What is a drill? Drill?
Is that diamond painting DP?
Radio. You see, I have a question.
I'm just learning the lingo.
Tell you, I have a question. I see the picture for Count My Blessings is with an ombre cake. Do you think it will turn out great with variegated yarn as well, or is it a pattern better with a more solid color?
Right here. I've got mine. Yeah,
yes.
Louise. I am using a mandala ombre for my Count My Blessings shawl right now.
Yeah, I also used it's
a variegated.
I used the 3-weight cake, a big cake, 3-weight, where it changes colors abruptly. Not abruptly, but what I did was it looks like this,
it's
but now you want to
it's more striped. Is it more striped than like ombre?
It's like the Alula. It's called the Alula. Alula. There we go.
There you go.
But it was a big cake. This was a what? Let me just see. This was a 200 grams. And what it would do, it would go from this color to this color. I'm color controlling, which is why I caked it up. And then to another color. So it's not total ombre. I mean, so how it came out is one would be, you know, one repeat would be in blue, one repeat in pink, one repeat in purple. So that's what it came out like. So I just loved it. I just thought it's fine.
I just don't like weaving in ends, so I try to, but I like to have color. So I just use either ombre yarn or stripe yarn and let it come out where it does.
Hello, Faith.
So, okay,
how are you doing?
Yeah, so it's like not like a variegated, like large stripes. It's very short striped.
Okay, wait. Let me solo you. Just one Mississippi, two Mississippi.
I think it would look good, Louise.
Let me just see there. Ooh.
Yeah, because I know sometimes if a pattern's got like, you don't want the stitches and the yarn.
How many meters is that?
So I have 3 of these though. It's 230 yards. I'm in US, so we do yards, not meters.
All right, but that looks beautiful. Is the border going to be the same color?
Probably. Because I've got 3 of these. If it isn't, then I would try to pull one of these colors out and do a solid for the border.
I like that.
I don't have enough. Yeah.
No, I like that.
Yes.
I think if you do that and you do the border in a solid, I would have. Well, that's what I would have done because I think then it would pop.
Yeah. So, yeah, but I have to find, you know, something that just pull one of these colors out. And
maybe just 2 minis. Maybe 2 minis. Something. I don't know if 2 minis will be good. You know what? I think it's a lot of it is a personal thing, personal preference because. Okay, now I don't have any of my shawls around here because the latest one is. I would use that. I think that would look great in the Steve shawl.
Okay.
But I mean, the other one is also like a half circle sort of. No, the one is a crescent, one is a half semicircle. But I love that yarn.
Yeah, so it's actually from
is that yarn?
It's local hand dyer.
Is it easy to frog?
It should be all. It's it's merino nylon, and then there's Selena in it because it's a sparkle.
Oh right.
Oh.
It's a
Never
it's,
tried to use it. No.
yeah. It's like a shop special, like limited. It's a limited edition yarn, so I won't be able to get another. Like I think they only have like 2 more left.
But that's beautiful. I think that's
Well,
so
I
beautiful.
think
it will be a one-of-a-kind shawl because unless someone else made a shawl, your shawl out of.
That's the thing about a shawl and hand-dyed yarn.
Yeah, because
yes,
she only made a limit, like dyed a limited of them, and they're not getting this colorway is not getting dyed again.
Oh right. Okay, Jackie, that's fantastic that you could stand up and stand up. That's fantastic. Wow. And I think that will look good, Faith. I think that is a beautiful color.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So it's for someone.
I haven't tried it in that kind of color, the speckled kind. I haven't done that. So I can't tell you. But what I have, but this one, look, does this have like speckles to you? Do you think this is speckly?
Yeah, that's kind of that looks like the zebra. It's got the wind,
like a tweed or something.
And this one also looks the same. So this is what I made. But what I did was, so it's, to me, this looks speckly. This is speckly. Although if I hold it like this, you'll say this is blue and that is pink. But it has a lot of speckles in it, and it came out fine. I think it came out fine. I think.
Yeah.
I mean, I can quickly run and go and get it. I know where it's lying. It's just not in this room.
Yeah.
If you hold the phone.
Yeah.
We'll hold for it.
Yeah, the person I want to
Let me go and get it
for is somebody that I counted my blessings. So I was going to usually count my blessings.
Oh, right.
I know. That's a nice thing.
And,
that's really nice.
And the color's name is Kindred.
Oh, that's cool. I like that.
R-E-D, yes.
Like kindred spirits.
Yes.
Nice. I like it. And then you're going to wind it up into cakes?
Yeah, I will wind it up into a cake as I use them. I'm leaving them in hanks until I use it.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
It's it's going to be a Christmas present, so I have some time.
Oh, right.
To make it, but it's for someone very special to me.
Ooh,
see how it came out?
So is that the Count My Blessings show, or is that?
Yes.
It is. Let me solo, so I can show you.
Yeah, well, I've seen the pictures, but not.
Wait, you see can you see the speckles or not? You can't really see, but there is speckles.
Yeah, I can't. It may be partly you're going through a computer, but I was like there in South Africa with you. I could see it.
I can see a shimmer a little bit in like the brown and the blue.
Yes.
Is it brown?
Yeah. It's
in the denim
dark purple to it works its way through all the blues, and I haven't color controlled this shawl. This is just how it worked up.
Oh, okay.
You can see that. But that's this first part should show you what it will look like speckly. You see the speckles?
I can see a shimmer. I can see a shimmer.
I wanted you to see the speckles. Okay, wait, let me get out of solo. Get you so high. Oh my goodness. Hello, Lydia.
Okay,
yes.
I'm at work as well while I'm listening, so I'm going to drop back into the chat.
Okay, my sweetie, but thank you so much.
Bye, Faith Louise. Nice to see you.
Yes.
If you ever want to make the Count My Blessings and you want to make it bigger, just take the last repeat and continue.
Okay, yeah.
That's what I did.
Okay, I remember the last 3 repeats.
The last repeat. So you see every.
Yeah.
So you just take that last repeat. Well, wherever it starts, I think it's from there.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes, I think 9 rows is a repeat, something like that. So you just go and you just repeat that last one. You just continue. If you continue repeating that, you don't have to do anything with the numbers or stitches or anything. You just take the last repeat and go on. I did that in Trubu. In a Trubu like this, but it was in a purple. But this is so soft. But I had to crochet so slow because I crocheted with a metal hook. And this thing kept wanting to slip off the hook because it was so heavy. And I did the last repeat an extra 2 times. And then the border. Because I had a lot of that one color. It was between blues and purples. Blues and purples. My mother loved it. It was a Christmas gift and she didn't know it.
Yeah, this is a blues and purples in this one. So.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I'll make sure I post a picture so you can see it when I get it done. But like I said, it's for Christmas, so I have some time.
Hello, Rita. Oh, that's fantastic. Oh, well, you think you've got some time.
Yeah. I still have 3 birthdays before Christmas, so.
Oh, right. My husband's birthday is in August and end of August. And I usually seem to, for us, it's like when it's his birthday, the year is over because there's no one that needs a birthday then until Christmas, so.
Well, yeah, I have my sister's this month and next month. Hi,
Niecy.
Hey, everyone.
I have not been able to make your lives. I've been missing.
Who, me?
Yeah, I've been busy, so I haven't.
Oh, girl, you haven't missed much.
We've been missing her too. She hasn't been doing as many because she were traveling and everything.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, I've only done 2 since I got back from Texas. You all, I was totally being a slacker.
I've been traveling as well. I've been away from my house more than at my house this last month.
See?
So.
Oh, wow.
Summer. That's what happens when it's summertime, man.
Well, this isn't going to be just summer. This is going to be
travel
all year now. So.
Oh. Yeah, I can't do a lot of traveling all year. I love my bed too much.
Yes.
I love my little environment. You know what I mean?
That is true. That is so true.
I find the older I get, the worse it gets. I'm like,
I'm totally worn out with the travel. Like it's taken me all week to recover from.
Oh yeah. Well,
traveling for the last 2 because I was away for the last 2 weeks.
It does. It really does wear you out. For sure.
Yeah, sleeping in other beds. Oh my goodness.
For another couple weeks. So.
Allergies.
Yeah, that one, the stitch we're all talking about as far as being really good for a baby blanket.
Yes. What was that stitch? Because I missed it. Oh, she fell out of the window.
Oh, I think she said entrelac.
Entrelac, yeah.
I was downstairs getting my man up when she said that.
Yeah.
So what was that stitch?
Kelly. And it's true, Poppy also has an entrelac pattern tutorial on hers. It's just not diamonds. It's I love that, and Poppy, I'm going to try that because it's coming from. It'll give you the look of a corner to corner because you've got the little corner square, and then you've got the next square and the next square, and those 2 are the same colors. Then you've got the next 3 squares, like building little Legos. Then you've got the next 4, and it's. I love that. I love that.
Okay, so what was that stitch again that you guys were talking about? That's really good for baby blankets.
It's the interlock.
Yes,
the interlock stitch. Okay, I need to write that down.
I say interlock. You say interlock. I say
interlock is how I usually say it, but because I usually say, well, wait, interlock maybe, yeah.
I don't know. I just say.
Well,
yeah, I go back and forth because sometimes I say envelope and sometimes I say envelope.
Yes, it's like that. It's exactly like it's that.
I'll have to tell
entrelac, yeah.
I'll have to tell the mom to be careful with this blanket then, because it's got these little holes that definitely baby toes can get put in. But if she uses it and the baby is wearing sockies, she won't have an issue. I'm thinking.
That's how we say it in Afrikaans.
Do you guys want to see the blanket? Do you want to see it?
Yes, of course.
All right, let me stand up and get situated so you guys can see it really good. So I'm just gonna.
Sabrina, she says, I've been copied. Just, Didi. Even the thumbnail was copied. Sabrina? My goodness.
That's crazy.
That is terrible when someone does that. It's like, where are the ethics? Okay, wait.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
I'm going to solo you. I'm going to solo you because I need to see this.
Let me make it a large stitch.
Oh la la. No, yes, secure, please, because we don't want to lose a stitch. Not one. Oh, I love that. That is so pretty. Oh, that's really pretty.
I think it's not too bad for the holes.
Yeah, this is the.
No, I think that's just fine. I think that's just fine. Because I mean, it's only a certain period of time that where it's dangerous. Otherwise, it's quite fine, isn't it? Because then they're big enough to know.
I've made like a hexagon type shaped blanket before. I like the way they come out. For a baby blanket, I like something other than just like rectangular or square.
Yes.
This pattern, just for those who want to know, this pattern. Stop it.
Sabrina.
My fur babies are so jealous right now. This pattern.
So what is that? Yeah, tell us more about it.
It's Jada Stitches, and it's her Sunburst 12-star baby blanket pattern. It is free. This one actually is free.
Is it a tutorial or just a pattern?
There is a tutorial, but I'm gonna be honest with you. Her pattern was written so well, I haven't had to use the tutorial.
Yes.
And I love when that
happens. Pattern. It's so the pattern's written well, so then I watch the tutorial. I'm like, oh bummer! Yes. I could do with a one.
My blanket is different than hers. She used 2 colors on hers. I wanted to use a variegated and 2 solid colors, and so my blanket's definitely bigger than hers, but it's fine.
It's beautiful.
Montana. It's Montana. So you need a big blanket so you can wrap the baby at least twice.
Yes. But it's nice if it goes over the bed, say when they go and they're big enough to get into a bed again.
Well, you and plus, because this one's bigger, this one's really big compared to Jada's. This can actually, she'll be able to use this blanket all through her toddler years. It's it's big enough. It'll look really cute on a toddler bed too. It'll be really cute spread out on a toddler bed.
Drop her link so I can watch her video. Someone probably has dropped her link. Sorry, Nisi.
Who? Jada Stitches?
She wants for the Poppy, crazy Poppy lady. That one. I think she wants the internet video. Yes, Poppy can go ahead and drop that video link. No worries.
Yeah, I need to go over to Poppy's house and take a visit. I don't think I'm part of her family, and I've heard that she's got some good stuff.
She's got lovely tutorials. I've been over her tutorials this week, and I'm like,
I've seen a couple of her patterns made by some of the people here in the chat. And I'm like, wow, that's a really cool pattern. I bet you I could do that. Wow. So I need to get over there. I have my YouTube on the other side on my Chromebook, so I can click the link and bookmark it. Bookmark Poppy.
Hook. When I was 12, I played and was actually doing the simple stitch. I just didn't know what it was. Yes. Oh my goodness. There we go. There's the Poppy Lady's link if you want to go over. And what I now do is I go to a channel and I go to that little little magnifying glass, and then I put in tutorial to see the person's tutorials, you know, and to make things.
Go to channel.
That's easier because then if there's a video where they have, especially if it's someone that does have tutorials, that's lovely that you just see exactly what they have. And Poppy's tutorials are very easy to follow. It was my own fault.
Bookmark.
I was doing it wrong.
I've got her bookmark, and I just rang my bell for her.
A lot of videos, so maybe we could get the specific one.
Yes.
Got like 786 videos or something.
Oh, wow.
Or wait a minute. Yeah, that's a lot of videos. So tell us the name of it.
I'm the same as you. Don't like the tails, so mostly try to use variegated. Oh, yes. Poppy, if you can drop the specific video, that'll be fantastic. Thank you, Poppy. I want to you. Oh, yes.
Poppy is.
Yes.
I just wasn't putting a face with the name.
Yes.
I do that
Poppy usually is with me on a Monday because she's in England, so her time is very close to mine, an hour behind mine only.
Poppy,
Poppy,
do you use US terms or do you use Europe terms when you crochet?
Yeah.
It's very important for me to know.
Right. It's helpful for us.
Are you asking Poppy?
Yes.
Yes.
Poppy
Whether she
US
uses
terms
UK
or
or US.
UK terms.
Hello, Zach. I usually use US. I have it in every tutorials description box. Please note, I use US crochet in all my videos, like an announcement.
That's
all
so
my
nice.
tutorials. Gotta go. Michael's trying to move the trailer and needs me to guide. See you Monday. Bye, Cheryl. Thank you. Rita is on the bus. I know. I was in a live stream where she was on the bus still, and I'm like, Rita, you had me laughing. What was it that you said something? And I was like, oh, this Rita's making me laugh. That's beautiful. Love the color, says Sabrina. That's now, I'm catching up. So that's now the blanket you showed that looked like Premier Puzzle Yarn, says Donna. She was puzzled. So beautiful. I can see the speckle. There you go.
You guys probably want to know what kind of yarn I used it, don't you? I'm so sorry. I'm not with it. Okay, so what I used the Lion Brand Baby Soft, and I am going to do a review on this yarn.
Oh, that's
I
beautiful.
love the color, but it's not my favorite, you guys. And I'll explain in my video why that is.
All right.
It's not bad yarn. It's just not my favorite. You know what I mean? But it's the Lion Brand Baby Soft yarn.
Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, that's beautiful.
This color, the green color, is oops, that's the wrong label. The green color, I want to say it's Sweet Pea.
Manda, you're so close.
Yes, it's Sweet Pea. It's Sweet Pea. However, I went to get more of the green yarn, but it's no longer called, but they were out. They were out. They had one that was close to this green yarn, but it wasn't the same. So Sweet Pea was the green yarn. It kind of does look like a pea, actually. And then the purple yarn is a very, like a dusty purple. It's like a very light dusty lavender. It's called Dusty Lilac, was the purple yarn that I used. And the fun variegated yarn. I love this color yarn.
I also love, I love the colors that she had in that blanket when she got up. I'm like,
this is the variegated yarn that I'm using in it.
Oh,
it's called,
that is beautiful.
Circus Print.
Circus Prints. Okay, wait, let me solo you right quick. One Mississippi tune.
Is it like chartreuse and pink? And
that's beautiful.
It's light pink, a splash of bright pink, white, yellows, like a very like pastel yellows, and greens and purple. So very, very cute. I'm going to have plenty of this left because I ran out, as you guys can see. And so I'm going to make probably a beanie, a little baby hat, and maybe I'm going to try booties again. You guys, I have not been successful with booties. What is the secret about booties? Why can't one always turns out bigger than the other?
You buy them from the store.
I've never made
That's the secret.
So, I'm going to do just a little baby beanie to go with it. I think
I couldn't make booties either.
All right, that's like a little hat, hey?
Yeah, a little hat. Or I might do a little baby amigurumi, little plush stuffy to go with it. We'll see. I don't know. I haven't made up my mind yet.
I think I lost the train derail on the sew of the baby booties because I can never complete that little sew.
I don't know how to make it. I've never even thought of making booties.
I'm okay with the sew part of the booty. It's just mine. I end up having one bigger than the other, and I don't understand why that is.
That's why I don't make socks.
And I'm like,
I don't have the capability to replicate it.
Right.
Rita's been in the bus for nearly 4 hours and my body complains. Only 16 hours to go with breaks. Rita, that's unimaginable to me. To be in the bus for that long. Ah!
Man.
Members meeting on 18 August. Please remember, it'll be this time, up to this time. So on the 18th of August, we start the normal live stream this time. But the hour before will be members only. Check the community tab if you're a member.
I get my first paycheck on September 5th, everybody.
Ooh.
Ah.
It feels so good to be employed again.
In 2 more weeks, I'll be back to work.
Let me tell you guys, I love my boss. So she called me last night because she didn't have a chance to talk to me before I left work. And she's like, you know, she just wanted to make sure that I think she wanted to make sure I was going to come back. She has not had very good luck with people lately staying. So, and I told her, I'm like, well, if you want to know if I'm going to come back, I said, I went Amazon shopping last night and I bought some very nice cushy stuff for my desk. So does that tell you anything?
Oh, wow.
So that made her happy. But I asked her, I'm like, because I want to stay part-time and I try to look online as to what full-time is legally considered, because I don't want her, she does all her payroll through a third party, right? Because she doesn't want to deal with payroll. I don't blame her. Payroll is a bear to deal with. So she gets a third party company to do her payroll, and then she has to pay them, right? And I don't want her getting stuck having to do benefits because I'm doing full-time hours. Because she told me flat out, you pick your hours, you can work as long as you want, as long as you stay within part-time. So
what is it, like less than 30 hours or less than 28 hours or something like that?
I thought it was 30 and less, and then 31 and more is considered full-time, I think. But I can't get a clear answer on the internet, y'all.
And it can vary, or is that a federal
part-time?
It's
over 35 is overtime. Is full-time.
Wait, what did you say, Jane?
Below 35, you can work up to 35 hours and be part-time.
Oh, okay, good. Then I'm good. I'm doing 30 hours. I'm good. But she said last night, you pick the hours you want to be here. Let me know what the hours are so they're consistent. And she goes, I don't care what hours you choose. So I've never had an employer tell me that. So I told her what my hours are going to be starting next week and going forward, what my hours were going to be. And I made sure they were 30 hours because I don't want to work full time, y'all. I got too much other things to do.
30 is perfect. 30, you're like 25 to 30. Nobody can contest that. Hello, everybody.
So 30 hours is good?
30 hours is a perfect part-time.
Okay, perfect.
With extra hours, but
thank you, Jane.
Part-time is 20. Usually when you hire somebody part-time, they try to get you under 35 hours so they don't need to pay benefits. So
right. And I don't need benefits. I got my hubby.
I did it, Ursula.
Hubby's my benefits.
Okay, let me see those bracelets. Have you been so busy with those?
You make really beautiful jewelry.
Just hold on. One Mississippi.
Look how happy that is. It's so happy.
That is beautiful.
I love colors. Well, I broke my instrument that I put the beading side here. So when I tried to do with a 5.5 millimeter, it just cut the thread. So I said, I am just going to make another, just to have more volume, just with the chain and the bead. And then it's kind of sad that you don't find this color anymore.
That's beautiful color.
Discontinued. I think it's better than the regular rainbow. Let me put it here like this. It's just.
It's so pretty.
Beautiful.
When you look at, you don't give it too much, but once you start crochet, it's kind of funny that the pink one looks white, the pink beads.
Yes. Oh, that's beautiful. I like the one with the flowers. I like that one with the flowers. Can you hold the flowers again?
Sure.
Because those flowers was beautiful. Oh,
they're so happy.
She has a little thing that she uses to do thread. I said, that's magic. You must make a video of it.
I dropped it. It became a ball of confusion. Saw it.
That's okay.
I didn't finish yet. It's just
I love the
just
But I love
flowers.
those little
name.
flowers. They just look
Is that-
so cheerful.
They are. They're
I
happy
like the
flowers.
flowers too. You know, there was like, and then where did I get the? I
Jen,
got
is that
this flower
instrument-
the Joann's.
Is that
Is
instrument expensive to replace?
No,
Not
it's
bad.
called. Let me get the
Okay.
name here. I'm gonna copy and paste the
Good.
name because I can't pronounce. I could try, but I already make a fool of myself all the time.
But she was sitting there and she just spun it like this. And it looks like a fish hook, man. And she was
She
putting
makes
it
it
in
look
there and
easy.
Is
because she was telling me, oh, she's going to thread this now. And I'm still thinking, okay, this is a long process. I wasn't even saying it. And then it just went like up there. And she's busy and I'm talking. And it was not 2 minutes later, like it wasn't 120 counts later. I'm like, that is done already. That thing looks like magic. Because she says, but if I try and do a video, it doesn't do it like this. But now I'm not on camera. Look how easy it is. Because it's like, you know, isn't it like that when you're on camera? It doesn't want to work.
I thought it was cool because I made her to really laugh. You know, like that laugh that comes from within. Because I said I was about to make soup.
But it looks like magic. And she was just going, and put this thing in. I'm like,
remember when I said I was about to make soup? And you were like, okay. And then I get a bowl and I start putting beads. And I go like, this thing.
But it looks so
That's cool.
I said to her, and I said it in Afrikaans. I said, okay, now let me get to the English of that. What was the English I want to say? This is how. Hilda, hello. That is like die breimachine van Jekyll. Hilda. That thing is like the knitting machine of knitting, or a knitting machine of crochet, because it's going like so fast. When she puts that thing in, it's like, I'm like, I mean, if you have to knit, you're knitting one stitch at a time, whereas a knitting machine goes just anything. My mom had a knitting machine when we were young, and I tell you, the only thing, a bad thing about that was the noise. The noise level.
I'm gonna try to hold this to show you what is the difference between a crochet hook.
Hello, Hilda. Little bit late, but I made it. Hello, all in the chat. You're not late. It's all cool.
Can you?
Okay, wait. Let me see. I'm going to solo you. Just 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi.
See, it looks like a crochet hook, but it's not. A crochet hook. That little, I do not know. This part here,
right?
Yes.
Over, and this is even. See, it's even, and
that's really small.
It is.
Oh yes. Oh, I see what you mean.
It's less than a millimeter.
It's a hook. Yeah. Yes. Oh, that is
flat. It's like a flat hook. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
like
it's
flat.
I put it over there. It's French embroidery.
French embroidery. Okay.
Needles, tambour, crochet hook. This is the
French embroidery needles, tambour, crochet hook. Something like that.
Is a tongue twister. Is when I'm not sure. I'm not 100% who start this craft, but they get. Have you seen when you get a wedding dress and there is all these stones and beads? Funny. So basically, they put this needle through a fabric and they do something, pull up, and do it again and pull up.
Okay. And then all right.
And you can do in the regular crochet. But I use this for those. One of my secrets.
Pension next month. Oh, that's good. You're starting to get your pension next month. Bonnie's done many booties, even made them flip flop and look for infants. Oh wow! Congratulations, Nisi, on the new job. Says Faith, amazing, unique, amazing stripes.
I'm gonna take advantage of Nisi. Since she's here. Do you think this passes? This is the ribbon, the hope.
I'm gonna solo you. Let's see.
As the autistic awareness, because you said it was gold and red.
Yes, that's pretty.
And it's kind of hard to find gold things that
it is.
Awareness. And
it is, but I love that.
Right? I was like,
I love that thing.
It was really hard to find beads that is
Well,
gold.
and it's different. I like it because it's different too.
I like the clasp because the clasp is the ribbon, but I'm gonna put an extra ribbon in the middle. You know?
Okay.
All
I
right.
don't-
Pretty.
But I thought I gotta ask Nisi next time I see, because I used to make with the puzzle and the different colors, but you said now it's red and gold.
Yeah, you can still use the puzzle. Just, you know, some people love I mean, I'm okay with the puzzle now. I wasn't for a long time, but I had a viewer that gave me a different perspective on the puzzle, and now I'm okay with the puzzle. Oh, if you guys said you missed my one live stream. Mary from Will Work for Yarn. Y'all, look what she made me.
Oh,
my God.
right.
She sent me these. Look what she made me. These are so pretty. Hang on, let me turn it around so you can see.
I'm gonna solo you.
I
Oh,
did
wait
see
a minute. Oh, I need to see that.
What is it?
Oh, wow. Beautiful.
Twisting,
Turning
yeah.
on me. See? She made me
So
that
it's like
one.
an awareness
Yeah,
ribbon
I
and
can
it
see,
looks like
I
a
can
puzzle
see.
piece.
It is. And then she made me this one. I love the beads.
I have
Oh,
those.
Oh,
and
really
beautiful.
nice.
Aren't
good
those
to know
pretty?
that I sure can use the ones I have like that.
That's
I just
beautiful.
love them. Yeah, I got these. Y'all, I felt bad because she sent me these and they were sitting in a package after I got home from vacation, and I'm like, okay, I got to open that on my next live. Well, then I didn't go live for like a month and 2 weeks. But I did open it on my live, and Mara was trying to help me figure out who the person was because she did initials on the address. I'm like, who is WWF whatever FY? Who is that? We finally figured out. She thought that was funny, by the way. She commented on the video later on the replay and said that it was hilarious watching us try to figure out who she was.
And then someone said Will Work for Yarn, and then I was like, well, Mary is Will Work for Yarn.
Yeah, it came from Mary, but yeah, I just love them. So yeah, if you want to use you know, those ribbons and still, Jane, I say do it, because now there will be some that don't like it, but there's a huge majority that do love it. So red and gold or puzzle or whatever, girl.
And I have a silver puzzle. I have a silver puzzle that is hollow, and I have a puzzle thing, and they're not quite too small, but when I got them, and it was so beautiful, and I get all those hope awareness ribbon like in silver and in gold, because the whole thing I stumbled upon a person, and I'm telling you, if you like to make jewelry or if you want to start, go to eBay. You can buy eBay, and you go like at night, and if you're a night owl, perfect. And you go to auction, and then you go towards free shipping. Don't forget the free shipping. And then you go to ending soon, and then you're gonna see a whole bunch of beads like being sold for next to nothing. Let me see here. I got some.
I need to tell my sister-in-law Gail that, because she makes stitch markers and she makes like keychains and things like that, and she uses a lot of beads and charms.
Oh, wow.
So that would be something good for her to do to get a good deal.
Yeah, I got all these. All these for 30 cents.
Oh,
wow.
I got this one for 5 cents.
Wait, I'm gonna just solo you quickly.
And the glass.
Thank you for all the thummies. I so appreciate it. Just one, one Mississippi.
That's a pretty color.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I love that color. That is my favorite.
I do. That blue is.
I'm gonna put you together. And
oh, I like that. Put your hand just behind it so one can see it lying over your hand.
I love the red.
Let me put them all so I can hold it. Like
all of that for 30 cents?
I love that red and yellow together.
It's actually an amber color. It looks yellow on
oh,
the
look at that.
Oh,
I
but
love
it's
the
amber.
bling. That
Is
would
it
look
funny
lovely.
how the camera changes the color of things?
Yes, it does.
So
Face says great combination.
I don't buy all my
so
beads like that.
sparkly.
Yeah, because those are kind of like glass crystals. Is what
Yeah, I love
they
it.
call it.
Those are gorgeous.
And
Sabrina says Denise, crazy populated, and I did autism awareness scarf and had tutorials. I did the head and she did the scarf. She designed the puzzle pieces. Oh wow, Sabrina.
Oh, I need to look that up because I want to make me a scarf, but I want to make a lightweight one because autism awareness is in April. Although sometimes we still have snow here in April.
So you've
I'm
got
just gonna show you.
still
See
got
this
one.
one?
Oh, wait a
This
minute,
is
wait a
with
minute, wait a
glass
minute.
crystal.
You see this thing
What is
going? Wait, I'm too slow. It must move as fast as I want it to. Just wait, don't wait. There we go. Ooh, okay, put your hand behind. Let me see. There we go.
It gives a different look with the crystal and with the regular beads. See? So you know,
Hello,
this is a crystal too.
I love that gold and the red.
This is a
That's beautiful.
bicone. No, this is a bicone. This is a rondelle. So the shape of the bead changed, and it's. I was talking to Kelly. I'm gonna get 2 bracelets that is just the same bracelet. It's just different beads. So I'm not getting out. I put them in the bag, so it doesn't. So the metal doesn't oxidize. So I have this migraine awareness here, right? It's just
Yeah.
glass.
I love
Ooh,
the
that's
color.
pretty.
And that's a 4mm bead. But when I use a 6mm glass bead, it looks like it's the same stitch, the same process. I'm sorry, I'm shaking. It's the same everything.
But it's like the purple disappears thing, isn't it? To me, it's like that. It's like, yeah.
That's
so
cute.
it's the same everything. And then I have some that the even bigger beads. So I guess it's whatever people like. But
Jane, do you have a shop, or if somebody wants to order something and have you make them something, do they email you? Do you have Etsy? You have Etsy shop?
Is not a plain with the E in the end, like plain Jane. Apparently,
not a plain Jane.
Yeah, I spelled differently, but it's not necessarily incorrect. Because I looked, it's like
you can probably spell it the way you want.
Yeah,
you must put the link in the chat so people can go check it out.
I was going to say,
used to
is it listed on your channel too? Jane, is it listed on your channel?
Yeah,
it is. Okay,
yeah,
I'll get to it that way.
I just started doing it because the cost of my I do this for just to relax. But since I have so many of them, I have a bucket of them.
I think
my friend said she's gonna take it to and I think in September, October, gonna have a fair, and she's gonna try to sell.
Oh, wait a minute! Yarn Bars Deluxe there. Wow!
You gotta get
Granny
D.
Hey, Granny D.
Granny D always makes
my until I get to purple because I ended on purple, so I need to start with purple. So I can bypass that barf for right now. Oh my gosh!
I hate that yarn barf, I tell you. Hello, Mrs. C. Hello, Running Around with Joy.
You get on Amazon.
Hey, Miss C.
Yes, I got
I've seen that.
But this one is the
looks like a weapon.
Of, yeah. I dropped and I broke, so I had to file. But this thing untangles everything, especially if people have arthritic hands, and then she go like that on the thing. This is perfect. I untangle thread with this.
Oh yes, well, I can imagine if your thread got into a knot, that'll be difficult
when I
to
purchased was
untangle.
$6.99. So it was the best $6.99 I ever. Not the best, but was pretty good though.
Wow!
So you do necklaces and bracelets?
I make necklaces, but I didn't post my necklaces because I'm
she makes
trying
beautiful
to
hats.
encourage.
I am here.
I don't have a pretty neckline, so I need to find a model. You know,
you need a model.
I don't look good with necklace.
Oh wow, Faith.
I look like a turtle with a necklace.
Mhm.
I do. You
My
know,
mom has a short neck. She's always said, "Oh, I grew up with hearing this. Oh, you need a tall neck for. My neck is too short." But the whole of her is short. So why would she have a long neck? So, like.
I have a semi-finished necklace.
Hello, Rose.
If you wanted to take a look, let me.
I'll need to send you an email, Jane, and let you know what it is I'm looking for.
Okay.
Well,
Anyone want to know what benign postural vertigo is? I don't know, but maybe someone in the chat knows.
I know what
people usually know.
vertigo is, but I don't know what
Benign
postural. I don't know that
vertigo.
part.
Postural. Okay, see, I must put the emphasis on the right one.
Okay, so
benign. It's benign
Someone Google it.
postural. So is it like to do with your spine or your like your?
Let me see here on my box.
I don't know.
Well, I used to be I have a special thing. So is
oh no,
most
Granny
common
D.
causes of vertigo, sudden sensation that you're spinning, or that you're inside of, or that the inside of your head is spinning. Is a PPV? No, PPV causes.
Yeah, there's it's PPV. One of the most common causes is vertigo, benign paroxysmal positional vertigo, sudden sensation that you're spinning or that the inside of your head is spinning. It causes brief episodes of mild to intense dizziness. It's usually triggered by specific changes in your head's position. Wow. I did not know
I had a lot of problem with dizziness because I have vestibular migraine and I also have Meniere's disease. So some days it's just and my husband laughed because the way I walk, because you need to learn to walk with your dizziness. You know? Unfortunately, my other dog used to guide me. This one not so much. This one is still in training, but. Okay, there goes. What's that? Let me see. This one.
Yeah, you can do just a reset of your email, Granny D. She says, Granny D, can you? You can do forgot the password. I'm going to solo you, Jane. You can do a forgot the password. Just reset the password. Okay, hold still so you can see.
Oh, I love Daisy.
License.
I call these the Kim bracelet. The Kim. You know Kim. Sweet little Kim from Canada.
Crochet and Knits.
Oh, yeah.
These go like a scarf on your neck.
I love that.
You know,
okay, but hold your hand behind it because it's now very difficult for me to see with they're black and white.
I love that.
Sorry. Let me go closer.
Oh, there we go. I see. Okay.
What do you call that kind of necklace? Just a wraparound necklace? What do you call that?
This is a lariat because it's just a long cord.
It's a what?
Oh, right.
A very long cord with.
Say again what you call it.
I call the Kim necklace.
But Kim the lariat. You said the
lariat.
If I email you and say, hey, I want an autism awareness Kim necklace, you'll know what I'm talking about.
Yes.
Okay.
So I put a thing if you wanna to be the kind that just wanna.
Steve was hiding in the bushes.
There. Oh, look at that. It looks like there's leaves in between. Oh, that is leaves.
It is.
I love that because then you can adjust how long or short you want it.
You can wear like this and have the 2 leaves in the front.
Oh yeah,
I like that.
Or you can wear just like a scarf.
Ooh, with a matching earring would look even better.
Right? I was flirting with the idea. There's another one.
You know what? I can't find clip-on earrings anywhere, you guys. I have to wear clip-ons. So that's why I don't wear earrings, because I can't find clip-ons. And I can't have my ears pierced. I had to close my ears up because I'm allergic.
You did? I don't wear anything except silver. That's the only thing.
I would love to wear earrings, but I can't find any clip-ons.
You know what you
I
have
saw
to
some
do?
clip-ons recently at a store.
Wow.
You gotta go to a thrift shop, look for those old
Yes.
clip-ons, remove whatever it is on the top because those you cannot find it. But I remember when there was Claire's. If you live near a mall that there's Claire's.
I do have a mall in the city that has a Claire's.
Claire's have. So I have in green.
Okay,
And
I'll have to check them out.
Make it look very juvenile. So and then I made it in. This one is viscose in silk.
A lariat. Thank you, Rosemary. It's called a lariat.
Yes, that's what she said.
Lariat.
Okay, I can't hear.
I just
These
didn't
is
pronounce very well. And then
That's
I have
okay.
this one. This one I
There,
put a
she's
clasp.
back. Yay.
Hey,
So
what
this
is
one
going
is,
on here? I'm sitting there thinking, who disappeared? And then I'm like, is that me
Oh,
who disappeared?
Yeah,
This
it
one
was
is
you.
a half a day. See, this
Okay,
is
wait,
a half a
Jane,
day.
just pause because my laptop is a bit slow. So let me go on slow, on
I
slow.
just
Let
moved.
me go on solo.
Love
This
that
is a
So I
color.
can,
That is so neat.
See,
Mhm.
when I was a kid, my aunt used to be surrounded by gypsies
Mhm.
oh
in
my.
Brazil. So I used to crochet this by hand because I didn't know how to hold the crochet hook. So I used to do all this by hand. Like,
Okay, but did we see it? Did we see it now? Let me see.
so it
Oh,
looks like
look at that.
Ooh,
That's so
those
pretty.
flowers really pop on
If
that
I was
black.
a little kid, I would love to
Wow.
wear that. Even now, it's so summery. Hey, yes,
So
I'm
pretty.
sitting here drooling over it, and then suddenly, goop, it's gone. I need a one Mississippi longer, you know.
you want to
Hello,
move Mississippi.
Sandy.
I know you compliment somebody for the long amount of Mississippi she gave. I was like, I gotta do that when I go there. Hold on. There
Yes.
you go.
Oh, look at that. Okay, now can you freeze? One Mississippi, two Mississippi, you know, so one can take it in. There we go. That's beautiful.
Would it be
There you
good to
go.
just hold with something? I am gonna hold with this thing.
Oh yes, Rose, I
This
really.
is wrapped in my beads. Hold on.
Did you get medicine for it? Yes, there we go. There's the name. She typed it. That necklace is called a lariat. There you go. That's what she called it.
I said that. Didn't
I
pronounce it
know,
right.
but I mean the way you said it, there we go. Now there we go.
Lariat.
I love those little flowers. That is beautiful.
I do too. They're so
Oh,
happy
this-
looking, cheerful.
Yes.
Yeah, you know, I knew these daisies.
I like
and
the way you have the flower with the little, you know that string with a bead every so often. I like how
Yeah,
you mix it, the two.
I'm gonna
There we go.
put two more of daisies and 4 more of this because I think I need to bulk up a little bit more. And then I'm gonna put a cap in here and
Sabrina
put the
needs to
clasp.
email Lucy. There we go.
So usually I sell
Oh.
more the
Darcia
neck-
says all of them are pretty.
Now I gotta show you this one because I don't think this one is pretty. My friend said she really liked because it makes look like a
Well, let's see if it. Oh, I like that.
something lacy.
Okay, come closer to the camera. There we go. That's beautiful. That's shiny. Is that sequins that I see?
Yeah, it's a thread that has a sequence. I have in gold. and
Oh,
in
look,
silk.
and that's a different color.
The shiny part is different.
Okay, wait. Hold it, please, because my laptop is slow, so just bear with me. So that is the same
Oh,
thread the one just
pretty.
has more silver in
Well,
it. And the one that's
two
golden.
threads. There is a thread, the metallic thread with the sequence, and there is a orange thread under. But I thought
That
it was
reminds
funny
me of
because it
something a
makes
belly
look
dancer would wear.
Oh, it looks like that. Yeah.
Oh, yes,
You know,
yes.
I thought about
You
making
know what I
something
mean?
like a headband.
Oh, that would look beautiful.
Oh, that
Yeah.
would really cute as
If
a
that was
headband.
plain and you make that all the way around, oh, that would be beautiful. You know?
And you know, because of the people the turban people, they are always trying to find something pretty. For instance,
Yes,
over here, they put it over here, and they tuck in here, and then just there's a little bit of
that's
tongue.
pretty. Yeah, that would be really pretty.
For them.
You're so welcome, Dawn.
Bye, Poppy.
Do you think this is okay? Do you think it looks good?
Bye,
I
Poppy.
do, yes. I think it looks really neat. I like it.
Because I also make scarves with this stitch. Let me go get the scarf.
Yes.
So
Jane,
you can
you see, forgot your name. Do you make on order if someone orders? If they ask you to make that one for their turban,
yeah,
and they say, I wanted so many centimeters or so many inches, do you make that on order for them? Because if, oh my goodness, that is beautiful.
I had to put a little elastic here so you can because it's head, you have movement. So if you put a clasp, you're gonna there. Let me get the scarf for you to see.
Oh yeah,
because we used to do both.
All right.
You know that picture looks like me when I was a kid. Angel with curly hair, except I didn't have wings. My mom picked my wings.
You're welcome, Dawn. If you want to show us your granny square cardigan, that's lovely. I just rediscovered
so
for a
cute.
granny square cardigan. I've been meaning to make for years. Oh, that sounds amazing. You've just rediscovering things is great. I tell you, I've got magazines that I bought in 1994, 95. Okay, it's knitting magazines. And I've got crochet magazines. There's a certain crochet magazine, used to be called Crochet Monthly. And it would come out every month with new doily patterns. And I used to make doilies like it was going out of fashion. And I was 23 when I did that. But it was just, and now I look back and I think that is such good practice for learning new stitches. I used to do beadwork when I worked, and there was a demand for my work. Oh, wow, Rose. I'm sure. Wow. Oh, my goodness. Wait a minute. I'm going to solo you. So just, and bear in mind, we need a 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3.
That's pretty.
So we can see. Oh, so that's this. It's like the same pattern, but in a thick. Oh, look at you.
Except it's made with a bulky yarn. And you can make as wide. And I thought about doing a tutorial and
then you put two together. Oh, that's beautiful.
And when I get to the last stitch, I grab it and connect. And on one side basically is all connected, and the other side that is loose, I leave it.
Right. Oh, that's very good.
Wow.
Oh, Jane, that's really pretty.
And I used to sell this. I used to sell this on Facebook, on the market, something market.
But I love that bulk. I love the bulk.
And it comes a set with this in a granny square, like just a regular granny square stitch.
Yes, granny square stitch hat. I think that's beautiful, because that blue goes beautiful with the black and white you're wearing.
This was my last set that I didn't sell. And I was like, I'm gonna keep it to myself because I like it, or for myself.
Okay, let me see what Dawn is showing us here. I need to see this. Oh, those are the granny squares that you made. Let's check it out.
And I started the granny square border.
Oh, this is so
adorable.
Cool. Can you step one step back?
Yes.
So we can get it. There we go. Oh, there we go. That's all of you there. Look at that.
No, her neck for my brace, for my necklace.
Is that a pocket? Is that going to be a pocket?
Yes. Yes, Ursula.
Oh,
pocket.
that is such a cool idea.
Right here.
So cute.
To give it more dimension. And then
yes.
I just love it.
Is that the right side or the wrong side?
No, it's the wrong side. But my favorite part is that it is reversible. So
I love the
green.
Side.
And I think
once the green colors in that.
Yeah, I think once it, how do you say, when it doesn't look blocked, but once you start wearing it and it goes nice and flat, that is beautiful. The fact that you can reverse it, because any side can be the right side.
I think so. I do. I think so. I still have a
Oh,
few
that's
ends to
lovely.
go to weave
Brenda's
in.
saying that's lovely. Dawn is
So
saying, Dawn,
cute,
wow,
Dawn.
I
I just
love it,
love it.
Sabrina.
Love it, love it, love it.
And it's all
Different
Dollar
size
Tree yarn.
squares.
Thank
Carrie
you.
says,
That would
oh my
be
goodness, that's
perfect to
amazing.
wear when spring starts. That would be perfect to wear.
Oh, I tell you. And I mean, she's
So
wearing, are you
pretty.
wearing a black top, right?
I am.
But you can wear any color top underneath that, and that would just, if you wear a plain color, a solid, it would just pop.
Yeah.
And I
Wow.
love the granny square with flower. It makes
Oh,
such a
that
difference,
is.
and it just
Oh,
put
yes.
everything together.
Thank
Wow.
you. Yes.
I think that is
That's
a
right.
gorgeous job you made there. And to think it just started by, the first I saw of these squares were just, oh, here's some squares. Okay.
Right. It was the 100 Days Project. The
Yeah,
100
it was
Days
just,
Project.
sometimes
Making
great things
squares.
start with just, oh, here's just this. Oh, here's just that.
And then I said, oh, I better do something with them. So what do I want to
Rose,
do?
oh, Rose says, Dawn, a beautiful garment now.
Thank you. Thank
It is
you.
gorgeous. Oh, girl,
So,
you've just
I'm
outdone yourself.
just
And
doing
look at
some
all
granny
that yarn.
stitch border.
Oh, you
Or
put
granny stitch border.
Are you still busy with that border? Because I don't see it
Yes.
on the other side. Okay,
I just
wow.
started. So yeah, we're
And
barely at the
are you
bottom.
planning on 1 or 2 rows around it?
I
Or
think
what are you
at
planning?
least 4. I think maybe 4.
Yes.
For a
Yes.
nice.
I agree with you.
So cute.
Bye-bye, Hilda. See you.
Bye, Hilda.
Thank you, Cindy.
I think
I
you
think
guys
more
are.
of
There, Crochet.
You
She's
guys
done an
are such
amazing
an
job.
influence on me, because all of a sudden I'm liking green and I'm liking
I
pink.
just
What
love
do
it.
you mean?
Am I?
I'm
Hey, if
in
you were
love.
next to me, I might pinch you. What do you mean all of a sudden I like grannies? I'm like,
Well, you
I'm
know,
absolutely in
pink
love
and
with
green was
that.
one of the least favorite colors, but all of a sudden, because you guys always showing pink and green.
Dawn, you did it. Now you did it to her, you see?
Well,
She has
I'm saying I'm converting. I'm getting
You've
converted.
been converted.
Converted.
That's funny.
Dolly, you have
Jane,
done
that's funny.
a beautiful job, says Mrs. C, on your color combination and on the placement. The
Yes,
cardigan
it's
is
just-
stunning.
I just love
And
it.
there's Crochet Critters Brenda says you have done an amazing job already. I agree. Could not
Thank
agree
you.
more.
Thank you.
I think that's, and I can't wait to see those 4 rows of granny stitch. Oh, that's going to be beautiful.
Yeah, and it's
And
going
at the
quickly.
end of the arm, it's going to be what? What are you thinking there's?
I don't know, actually. I do want to cuff it a little
It'll come
bit.
to you in the night. It'll come to you. It'll come to you. But look at that sleeve. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, I just love how it looks. Man, I think it's the colors and you see, it just came together so beautifully. Kerry says, I agree. The colors are gorgeous. It's just come together beautifully. That's the thing.
I love how the sleeves flare out a little bit.
You like
Yes.
that? I should leave them
I
a little
love it
bell
like
sleeve
that.
style.
Yeah, I love it.
It's like a
quite
boho style. Mm.
Yes. And it does match the feel of the colors, right?
Mm.
Yes, it does.
Mhm.
Oh, beautiful. I think, oh, Dawn, I think you did a marvelous job there.
He did.
Pink is the best, says Amanda.
It is. It is my color. I am pink.
Hey, I've got the same colors on today.
It's just like to me.
With black in the background. Snap. Got the same colors. With black in the background. Huh? That's like snap. Snap.
Nisi,
That's beautiful.
this is one of my old ones that I used to make when I.
Okay, let me solo you. Let me see.
And this was originally one of the when I used to just this is from the beads are from a friend that is no longer with me. She's in heaven now, But we used to what's the word? Recycle the beads. So these beads are from 1970. They still sell some like that, but the beads are very old. And I could never finish this thing because of this part. So I hide under something, you know.
Put your hand behind it and then you bring it close. There we go, that we can see that.
That is
There
so pretty.
Ooh,
I love
And this was
that.
the cat that got it. Sorry.
Is that a stitch with a puff or how that little puff?
It was a puff stitch, but you can see the cat got to it. It is a puff stitch.
Oh wow, that is beautifully done.
And then there is one that has the large beads, and there's another one that is just the chain. And
I love the combination because that makes it really, you know, pop out. It makes certain ones of them really pop out.
And
Pink is the color I'm using for my blanket pattern. Oh wow. Oh, and that's greens. Ooh. Is it teal or green?
No, it's green. And you just, you know,
it's green.
Combination. Yeah,
cross green.
It's like my eyes.
Oh, I see on the other monitor. I see now. It's grass green. Okay, I see. And look at those beads. Okay, bring close. If you can bring it closer to the camera and with your hand behind. There we go. There we go. Ooh.
And there's
I love those big ones here, and then there's a big one.
Yes, it was just whatever. This friend, I kept this for myself, but this friend, she chose the beads, and she wanted one of those heavy ones here and there.
I lost count, y'all.
But
that's beautiful.
I made this, and she went on a hunting trip in Wyoming, and she didn't come back.
Amanda, Sabrina needs your pattern link. She wants to check out the pattern.
And this one, you see, I used to call my memorial bracelets, because memorial bracelets. So you used to send me the photo of your cat or your dog or whatever. And I used to match the colors. For instance, it was a white cat with gray fur and amber eyes.
Cool.
You know, so I used to put a whole bunch of things, you know, balm.
That's a really neat idea.
Yeah,
I
made a lot of those.
Lucy just took those words right out of my mouth.
This
Brenda,
one, the lady didn't want to pay me, so I.
Oh, right.
But it was just the pretty. Then I'm done speaking.
Yeah, we all. Yeah. I exit now. This thing is just slow, to do what I wanted to do. But we all have those.
I'm not sure if you're gonna agree with me. If somebody orders something, is a commitment. Now, if you would like one, but you can't afford, you just let me know and I'll make it for you. You wouldn't have any problem. Is the thing that she ordered, and then in the last minute she said, "Well, I can't afford it."
Yeah.
So why did you order? You know, if she said something happened.
Hello, Nancy.
So what's here?
Yeah. I get my money up front and I let it sit in PayPal until they've received the order and they acknowledge that they like it.
Okay.
And then I have a non-refundable deposit as well to cover the cost of materials.
Yeah.
So that if they back out, at least I'm not out that money for the materials. Does that make sense? Because I've been burnt so many times because my husband says I'm too nice.
Yeah, that's good business practice. There is getting the money up front or a non-refundable deposit.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
I like this.
I like the green with the white.
I have this for 8 years and I never liked it because it was
black and white. But people say whack. Black and white doesn't want to come out. So it's whack.
I am a black and white person or blue and white person. When I was a teenager, my mom had the hardest time to get clothes because I always wore black, and all my skirts and shorts and pants were black, and all my tops were white or navy blue and white. And my mom said, "You know, you're out of school. You don't need to wear a uniform anymore." But it's just what I liked it. And it's like me with those caftan. For instance, I have 5 on this print. I have at least 2 in the same print.
But I also buy things more than one of the same thing.
Yeah, I
Because
have 5 of the
I'm
same
old
thing.
enough now that I've learned if it fits really nice, just get 2 or 3. That's it. Because you're gonna come along, it's nice, but now it's worn through, you need another one and it's not available. Katie says, please show us again after it's finished, Dawn. It's really lovely. You've done such a great job. Yes, she's just, you know, when something comes together and it's like, wow, I didn't even think this when I started out. Amanda, I may have to get your shawl pattern too. Listen, Amanda is so talented. Ooh. Cut necklaces, cute necklaces, Jane said. I dabbled with crochet earrings and necklaces a while back, says Nancy. Oh, Nancy.
I might have to make crochet earrings now.
Just found the one you mentioned, Dawn. I really like your cardigan though, and how you have different sizes of squares, says Brenda. Ooh, Brenda. Sabrina should be done within a month. Thank you so much. You're so kind. Oh, yes, that is a beautiful pattern. Her shawl pattern, Amanda's shawl pattern is gorgeous.
I've been working on my husband's log cabin blanket, and I got one one square completed. Y'all, I can't talk. Look how good. Now he loves mossy oak. That's not a color, it's a pattern. My husband thinks mossy oak's a color, y'all. It's hilarious.
I would have thought it's a color, but okay.
Anyway, so I Googled some mossy oak images, print images, and I matched some yarn as much as I could so he could have that mossy oak feel. But look at this square. Isn't that cool?
Oh, I'm just going to solo you because that is beautiful.
Let me know if I'm close enough so you guys can see the
Oh, look at that. Yes, that's close. That's close enough. It looks like baubles and single crochet. Oh, man.
Look how precise her stitches are.
Huh?
Are you making a blanket with that?
I am making a blanket with this. This is the Comfort Log Cabin Blanket, and it's a free pattern by Yarn Inspirations, and you can get the tutorial from Mikey from the Crochet Crowd.
I am in shock how your stitches are so precise.
Yes, that is nice. That's amazing.
It's
Nisi,
like,
is that the only block you've done?
Perfection.
This is the only completed block. I'm doing 25 blocks, and
oh my goodness.
I wanted to have one entire block completed so that I could
visualize
it, and I measure my blocks against this block so I can make sure they're all the right same size. So,
oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
I love it.
The other blocks I'm doing in an assembly style, and I got that idea from J Hook Crochet because that's how she does her block. She does it like an assembly. That way she can make sure they're all the right size. And the size all match. So I'm like, that's a good idea. I need to do mine that way. So she's like, yeah, do one block completely and then do all your other blocks like an assembly line. And so that's what I've been doing.
Yes, I like to work in assembly line, I must tell you.
You'll get to
whatever
see this
blankets I'm making
when it's completed. When it's completed,
there I put the name there. Comfort Log Cabin Blanket.
I'll definitely save it and show it to you guys when it's done.
Nisi, that's beautiful. Oh my word.
Yeah.
And then I'm still working on my mother's-in-law Afghan. It is 63 sample
Soul
stitch
Candy
blocks.
Cafe is Laura. Crojo Corner Laura. Gotcha, baby. Gotcha, baby. Amanda, I have just bought your shawl pattern. Sabrina, thank you so much. I think that's so cool. Wait, I saw a comment by Dawn that she is going to have, wait a minute, a tutorial on her video. Wait, she said, I'm muted for the moment. The gardeners are here mowing at the moment. They will have done in a minute because there's not much to do. Wait, she said something about she's doing a video when it's done. Yes. Yay. I love that.
Can't wait.
I love that. So are you posting? Are you doing live, but you're posting now? I was on the other account. Oops, no worries. Hope I got an extra thummy from that extra account. You know, throw the household accounts, big toe, and a left, and a right thumb, and a big toe, and another big toe. Hello, Katrina, and all the panel. Hello to each and every one of you. Loves and hugs. Thank you so much. Hope you're doing well. Hope little one's doing well. Hi, Katrina, says Crojo. Willing around with Joy says hello, Katrina. Hello, everyone. I think that's beautiful. Gorgeous.
I totally forgot to tell Nisi. The Kim necklace. Kim and I were gonna make a tutorial together. The problem is when Kim is feeling okay, I'm having a migraine. When I'm okay, she's out of breath. So it's kind of like we're trying to, or I'm at the doctor. She's doing physical therapy.
I mean, if to get a time when both
sick people together is kind of hard. It's kind of like we can align our illness. It's very inconvenient, both of us. Can align one good day together.
Even when you're different time zones, it's difficult to get things aligned.
Yeah, but for us, it's more like we don't feel good. When one feel good enough, the others are about like, take me now, Jesus.
Yes, absolutely.
So I'm gonna teach. I'm gonna teach a lot of the bracelets I know. I'm gonna teach one with Ursula, right, Ursula? And then I'm gonna teach one with him, one with different friends. And the reason I'm gonna do that is because my vision is going slowly. So I wanna, and I don't have kids, and I want somebody out there to remember me somehow, that they learned something from me. It's just like a little legacy through others. And plus, about 2009, I was making $300 just with simple bracelets. And I was able to when I lost my job, I was able to do my grocery, do my things and pay bills, and because it generates some income. And this is so relaxing and it's so easy.
Yeah,
I think it's easy. And it's kind of weird because I used to sell like just this one, just bead and chains. The one that has a tutorial on my channel. And I used to sell for $10. So I used to sell about 36 to 39 of them every week. I used to put them in the local pharmacy. And that kind of helped me a lot through the period of difficulty, financial difficulty. So it would be nice if I can, these little things that I do that helps me sometimes, it might help somebody out there. And
but it's not,
would be
because we also have that. We also have pharmacy. At the pharmacy, you get a little section where they sell crafts. It's beautiful.
The owner said, Jane, just bring your stuff, because I said, I lost my job. And then she said, just bring whatever you make and put it in a boutique here. And I did. And she said, was one of the items most sold. And, when I was just thinking last week, as I make the tutorial, I also wanted to share how did I put the presentation together, because I didn't have the money to. The more you spend, the more you have to charge. So you want a good quality, but you don't want to charge too much. Yes. So I used to make my own little
clasp.
No, like when you have something hung on the wall, that little packaging thing. And I used to make with
okay.
The when comes a lot of medical bills.
I know they sell it. The little cardboard thingy.
Yes,
that you put it on the presentation of how you present your little bracelet, how it hangs on and whatever. Yes.
And then people said, how did you make, where did you buy this? I said, I use my medical bills envelopes, because I'm not sure in South Africa, but the envelopes over here is very ornated inside to block for, what is the word?
Yeah, but that was so clever because I saw that and I'm like, that looks like you bought it, but I
And I
couldn't
said
believe
no,
it.
and I cut by hand. I didn't have anything else to do. I was unemployed. Might as well do something with my minutes there. And that's how I was able to not going through any major difficulties. I just had to cut cable, things that I didn't really, use or care about it. So yeah, it's a good thing to have a little business on the side in case things go under.
Yes. Amanda, did you not know what dawn looks like? Hey, let's see.
I won Amanda's shawl pattern a while ago, and that is on one of my list of things to do this winter. I'm very excited. So, Amanda, when I get done, I will send you an email picture of it.
Oh, she said there she just started making granny squares for the 100 days project and wanted to do a patchwork style cardigan. So that's how it happened.
So yes, when you said you saw me, because you did, I did come in my earlier days, and I said, here's my granny squares. I learned to make granny squares, and then I came back and I said, here's my flower granny squares. I learned to make flowers.
I remember seeing it on the Monday morning live streams when we showed what people posted on Facebook, and we're like, okay, so now there's more squares. Oh, now there's flower squares. Oh, now there's this. Now there's that.
Yeah.
And now
every day for 100 days. You're right. I posted. I was very good.
I remember asking Dawn, "What are you gonna do with all those?" She's like,
everybody
"I have no idea."
I didn't.
Crochet, did you miss that? You should have seen it. Man, she was, and she's working on that one granny square row, but it's going to be 4 rows of granny stitch around. That is absolutely gorgeous. Loving it. Kerry gifted a membership to Amanda.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you, Kerry. I love that. And it seems like it's just coming to lie on the hip. That's a nice length, eh?
Yes.
Are you you're going all the way around 4? Oh, that's beautiful. I love that. And then I don't mind saying I love all the yarn in the background too.
I was looking at it.
Thank you. I have plans for all this yarn. I hope I have enough hands to do it.
If you crochet like Nisi, you will, because Nisi crochets fast. Woo!
Who, me?
And
Yeah.
oh, yes, Nisi. I cannot believe Nisi's journey is as short as it is because, man.
I haven't hit 2 years yet. I'll hit 2 years October.
Oh, wow.
2 years of crocheting as of this coming October.
It's unbelievable with what the stuff that you do and the difficulty level. Oh, look at that. I love those colors. I can just imagine that would look so beautiful with a jean. It'll pick up those blues.
Right? Yes, I think so too. That's why I wanted to put different. So
is it acrylic, right? It is acrylic,
no, it's
right?
Cotton. It's cotton.
Cotton.
Oh,
I have the.
I didn't know you could make with peaches and cream. Wow.
I did.
Now you
How
see
does it
sometimes
feel in your skin?
No
It's
one told me
okay.
I couldn't. No one said I couldn't use cotton, so I used.
Now you see, so that's the thing with beginners that I admire is they just go for it. They don't follow any rules or.
Nope.
And I am the
She's
most
that adventurous beginner.
I am the most beginner. I just started it expanding, like I said, and doing. I just learned granny squares back in April when it was like
Started.
I learned the granny stitch a long time ago, but I forgot it. Like over 20 years ago, in 1996. Okay, my friend, I remember, she taught me the granny stitch, but I didn't know how to do squares, or I looked at YouTube and found how to join them, and I'm just doing a slip stitch to do the joins. So
I'm sorry, I wasn't saying just for the cotton, but I was saying specifically the peaches and cream. I was wondering if how does it feel in your skin? Is it rough? Is it soft?
It's very soft, and
yeah, peaches and cream is a very soft cotton. I love it for spa sets, actually.
Yes.
Because all I
Croja
see
wants to
people
know how
making
many
is
squares
what
it
do you call those things? Those things for the kitchen.
scrubbies.
Scrubbies, the one that look like a
Washcloths.
towel. So I
Oh,
thought
yes.
Peaches and Cream was just for things like that. So I never.
Nobody could, I think
thought
there's more
about
than one kind of peaches and cream.
There's a rougher one and then there's a softer one. And the one that Dawn is holding is the softer one.
Yes, because this is sugars and cream, and this is the scrubby one.
Okay, so sugar and cream is the scrubby one.
And I also have another sugar and cream that is soft.
Okay.
Because you can see they put a, a rougher
Yes,
texture.
that's not for this. That's, yeah.
So you're a beginner and you already have all that yarn?
Yes, I had a birthday, and when people found out at my birthday, that was when there was the Hobby Lobby sale, and then
my
Joanne
goodness,
had a couple
so that
sales that I
double
used.
whammy.
Yes, and then I used my birthday. Well, I used Christmas money and holiday money for the Joanne
Croja wants
sales.
to know how many squares it took. Dawn, do you know how many squares it took? Croja is asking, how many squares did it take, Dawn?
I know the body is about 80, and I believe the sleeves are another around 50. So a rough estimate about 150, because I do have the larger ones. So I would say about 200 if you went with the standard. And these are like 4 inches by 4 inches. So they're only like 4 rows.
10 centimeters. All right.
Yeah, they're really small.
Yeah, that's small.
Can I ask you a question? What fascinated you about crochet that you start learning?
My mother would make baby booties, and I loved the yarn that she used to make the baby booties with. So when I was 19, my mother crocheted, and I used to watch her when I was like 8 years old, I remember, and I'd ask her, "Can I do that? Can I?" And she'd be like, "No, go outside and play. Go outside and play." So I would go outside and play, but I never lost my interest for what she was doing when she was crocheting. And she would use this red heart baby fingering, and she would make these super soft little baby booties, right? So I was like, I want baby booties, but in adult size. And
I know.
The babe one's booties. So did you make?
I have not yet. I have not yet.
Adult size baby booties for the child inside of you.
Yes. She just gave me her
when you
pattern.
get a little bit advanced, you can make baby booties. You know, like
that's what I'm saying. Now she's not a baby anymore. She's a babe, and she was. Oh, look at that! Oh, that's lovely. You know, Rita from Nina's Design. Rita, she likes to use fingering weight because I see there it says baby fingering weight. Oh, I love those colors.
I those vintage.
Right.
Yes.
Those are your
because I saw your baby blankets. Is that still part of all your baby blankets?
Years ago, from the 80s.
They are from the 80s. That's correct.
Oh, look at that.
So for 20 years, more than 20 years, I just knew how to single crochet. So I made 2 of these 10 by 12 big size baby blankets for me.
Oh my
because
word!
I wanted, because
that
my
is
baby blanket
beautiful.
Was made, thank you. My baby blanket was made from this yarn, so I wanted a big one. So I made a big.
I don't think a baby's fingers will go through that. Hey, that looks fantastic. I am in love with those pastels. I'm in love with those pastels. Look at that. And that
reminds me when I was young, that blanket. It reminds me when I was young and pastels.
That looks so soft.
It does.
It is. Even though it's not as soft as soft as yarn they make nowadays, it's still very soft. And it's my childhood.
The colors.
So you made that one too?
Yes, I did. But
she made 2 of them.
Oh my goodness. Can you imagine? She says it's a beginner and crochet a blanket that big. And
this is all I did. For 20 years, I just single crocheted. That's all. I was happy.
You sound like my daughter, who did single crochet for so long. I say go for the adult size
Oh,
baby booties. I just finished a knitted baby bear bonnet, says Brenda, but made it bigger to fit myself for this Halloween. It came out super, super cute.
Oh, I love it.
That's ridiculously good, says Kerry.
So you knew how to single crochet since a while ago, and now you decided going from a beginner crochet to a adventurous crocheter and learn new stitches and do new things.
Now she's going wild.
Yes,
She's
that's
freestyling.
Nobody
She's
holding her back.
freestyling. But that blanket is out there. I mean, I am inspired to immediately go and buy all the pastels I can and then just make such a single crochet blanket.
It's such a 1980s, 1990s, 1980s kind of vibe.
I'm going to make one.
That's it.
I'm saying it right now. This is a recording.
I hope you do. Everybody needs a big baby blanket for their inner child. Yes, they do.
No, I need that baby blanket. I need that baby blanket.
And if you remember, not too long ago, I was doing chevron. I was doing baby blankets in chevron.
Oh, in pastels, and I don't want to say I nearly died, but oh my goodness, it was like, wow.
Weren't they yummy? They're so, I still want to make more. I'm obsessed. I really am. I'm obsessed.
What's a don't buddy? A donut buddy.
Ooh.
Turtle donut. Finish a turtle donut buddy. Working on the L1 now. What's a donut buddy? Oh, she's saying.
It's like an amigurumi shaped like a donut.
Yeah, I have to jump down, you guys.
Oh my gosh, Ursula, you just need the white.
Bye, Nisi. We'll catch you later.
Bye, Nisi.
Big hugs.
I'll be listening in the chat. Thanks for having me up, Ursula.
Bye.
No, she's done it now. I'm like, nah.
You already have all the pastels you need.
Do you have white?
Yes,
you have blue?
But I was going to make an intro like baby blanket, but after seeing that, I am sorry. I am now seriously. That's what I'm going to do now.
You're going to have to make a blender.
Dawn's blanket. This is going to be Dawn's blanket.
Yeah, you gotta put her name on the blanket.
There, you can put them there. You see the color. Oh,
they're perfect.
I think you're missing blue. You're missing blue. Baby blue.
Whatever. No, I've got blue. There's green, there's like a lavender, there's a pink, there's white, there's yellow, green, like a peach. And whatever is not here, I can just go get. So, but now, there, you've done it. Dawn, you've done it. It's all your fault.
Bad influence.
It's fun when you just want something you don't have to think about.
You know what? And I need a lot of that. Something I don't need to think about.
I saw her interlac and I was like, would I be able to do it? You know, my brain works when it's not throbbing, but when it's throbbing, I can't count. So I look at those things and I know I can do it.
But you count to 6 to 7 and then 6. 7, 6. It gets so rhythmic. I tell you, I can fall asleep.
But it goes, I count according to the throbbing. Some throbbing is 1, 2, 3, some is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I gotta find a pattern that goes with the throbbing. But you know, and some days I cannot even count. But I think it's so nice that you're spreading your wings and learning new things.
Thank you. But I'm a man. Even like with Nisi.
About being nosy about your journey, because for the longest I was a knitter since I was 16, and that's all I did. I didn't want to touch crochet whatsoever. I just did those things, and I did by hand. I've seen people crocheting with just doing the chains with hand and everything by hand, and I did any of those stitches but by hand with the thread. But then in 2008 I went to the library, and this color is following me, and there's this librarian with a fuchsia hat, and it was crochet. And I was like, I want this hat. Can I have it? And she said, I would give it to you, but who made it for me passed away last week. I was like, ugh.
Oh,
like, it was like, because everybody was, I lived in a town that was, every majority was about in their 60s, 70s. So, majority, those are the younger people. 65 was considered the young people of that town. And it is funny because they used to call me kid. And then I said, well, I would like to have one. And then the other librarian said, I'll teach you how to make it. And I was like, I do not know. And it was just interesting to me, the rejection I had for crochet, because in Brazil, back when in the days when the earth was flat and there was monsters in the edge of the at the planet, I remember associating crochet with poverty. Because I remember there was people that used to use, what do you call those twine that you tie meat when you go to a butcher and they tie? You know what I'm talking about? The kind of, I do not know the name. Somebody help me. You tie meat with that kind of cord. And I remember those Brazilian.
I don't know.
Butcher's twine?
Yeah, that.
Twine. Butcher's twine. Okay.
Yes, and they used to crochet amazing, gorgeous thing. And let's say they spend, I'm just going to give a hypothetical number. They spend $100 in twine, and no, $50 in twine. And 3 months you make a king size, very elaborate blanket. And then that person, you could see the kids were very poor. The shoes were like horribly, and they were like almost destitute. And that woman was crocheting to try to put food on a plate, and somebody says, I give you 35. And because the kids were hungry, she sold that stuff and the hours that she had for nothing. So I instead of being angry of the situation, I got angry at crochet because, people took advantage of that person that has such a talent but didn't have money. And it wasn't until that librarian teach me how to crochet and that I see how Americans see crochet as art, not so it totally shifted. So then I start crocheting in 2008, 2009. And then I remember the librarian, she was a military lady, and she says, welcome to the dark side. You will never hold your sticks again.
Oh my goodness.
You're never going to knit again. And then, she was kind of right, because I think crochet is much easier than knitting on. I like knitting because I don't need to think. It's something I don't think. I think crochet, you count all the time. Or at least I do.
No, it's a difference of opinion there.
Yeah, it's just like
I need to look at a knit. That's the thing. With knitting, I can't knit without looking.
But I can knit without looking.
But the granny stitch I can do without looking. That's the first thing I started doing on live streams. Otherwise, okay, when I started relaxing on live streams, that's the first thing that I could do, because you just feel where the next hole is and you put your 3 double crochets. Feel the next hole. So it's like, really, okay, I don't even have to look. So that's like probably why it's one of my favorite things. But I'm thinking, Nisi was saying, is it October that she said it's 2 years? 2 years?
Yes.
It's that, and if I think now, not just over the last, when I got to know Nisi, so it's at least in the last 18 months, she had, and the things that she's made, those dolls that are so intricate, and I don't know, it's just so much work intensive, labor intensive, and it came out so beautiful. So I think for a crocheter, she has done marvelous. There you go. There, Dawn dropped her link if you want to join her up. There you go.
I think crochet gives you more freedom to elaborate and create, but it's knitting is more forgiving.
I find it more forgiving than
more
knitting.
Forgiving as well. So it's kind of like when you, I was always, I'm a head kind of person, believe it or not. I'm not a bracelet person. I'm a head person. I love crocheting, knitting hats. That's my first passion. Bracelets.
So hats and bracelets is your thing.
Yes, and then shawls.
Dawn
now
is still finding out what is her thing. Dawn, are you still finding out what's your thing?
My three things: hat, bracelet, and shawls.
Okay, hat, bracelet, and shawls. And Dawn, what is your? Do you know already? And Mara, what is yours? That is just your go-to.
I like to make hats.
Isn't that such a gratification?
I like hats a lot.
It's kind of like you.
I made hats last year, August, for the first time. One hat for the first time. No, not one hat. I made one hat, and then I made a second one, and then I made a few, and my husband sold it at work. I didn't think I would ever make something, crochet something to sell, but it took like 2-3 hours to make a hat, and I'm like, okay, I can actually turn out a few of these in a day, and then if he sells it, and it's all guys at his work, so they're buying it because I'm making guy colors.
Right.
And it was so cold that he was wearing it, so he's the bigger advertisement for it.
Yeah.
So,
my favorite hat pattern, which I have memorized and I can just crack them out in a little over an hour, is the Divine pattern, and it's a free Ravelry download.
oh, fantastic!
Divine, and yeah, it's a free Ravelry download. You basically, it's got some post double crochet and regular double crochet, and it's a top down hat.
Yes,
I love it.
I do them top down too.
And I think you have to do front post and back post double crochet for the brim.
On 15,
I have my patterns, but I'm kind of I wrote my patterns for my crochet because I like cloche.
But she has beautiful hats.
I like to elaborate on the flowers and everything, and I wrote everything, and I was so embarrassed to publish because I thought they all gonna laugh at me. But I'm thinking, well, see, I'm almost in 1,500 subscribers, and I thought when I hit the 1,500, I should start making all those things and put up there before I lose my vision again, because the next time
you must do it,
because somebody gave me a poster that I don't have it anymore, got lost in a move, that says there's a Hitler with a mustache, and then it says a hat changed everything, and they put a hat and becomes Chaplin because they had the same mustache. So a hat,
wow,
everything. And then there's somebody, because I used to make tons of hats and take to oncology and things like that. And in Wyoming, when I lived in Wyoming, we give it the hats, scarves, things like that to the firefighters in case there is something in the side of the road and it's snowing, so they can give to people so they don't freeze.
Yes.
But I always thought that a hat to me is like the buttons on clothes. It's the soul. It hugs your head and makes you nice and warm and makes you elegant.
And makes a bad hair day look good. That's what I like.
And you can now make the whole.
Saves the day.
That's a.
But Amanda, she says, I'm a bipolar crocheter. Love to do complicated patterns, but sometimes I just need mindless. Listen, we all need mindless between whatever you're doing, because you need that zen place. But now Dawn has done it for me with that blanket. Dawn, I'm going to do it. I'll be posting my progress. For sure.
I do enjoy hats, but I'm obsessed with blankets. I am.
But
so,
by the way, blankets is my thing. Oh, yeah. I can't tell you how blankets is my thing. Anyway, and then last year, so my husband was, why don't you make a hat pattern? Why don't you make a hat pattern? Some of our husbands are supportive, but then on the one side, they're not supportive. So sometimes it's like, yes, I must do that. So, but it's immediately when he's like, I must do it. It's like pressure. Okay. So eventually I did it. I wrote it up, and it's a pattern, and there's a tutorial. And my tutorials, when the birthday comes, it's free. So 15 August, which is now 20 August, I celebrate 3 years on YouTube. 15 August, that video becomes, but next week it's how do you say, public. So it's so funny, because to me that hat is just once, because we don't wear hats that often, but the last 2 years it's just been really cold in winter. We've had snow this year for the first time, where my mom-in-law sent a video, little clips of snow in the front garden, and I'm like, it's unbelievable. We haven't, it's the first time it's that cold, you know. So Amanda, I completely understand. As I'm watching this live, I'm doing mindless crochet. Yes. Hello, Nancy. I enjoy amigurumi too. Yes. And Jessica loves amigurumi, like it's going out of fashion. Lori says,
what is her name here?
Dawn Yandal. Yes.
Dawn.
Like having something mindless for when I'm watching a good show, a movie, and something that needs more concentration so I don't get bored. Absolutely. It should be called the Inner Child Blanket Challenge.
The Inner Child Blanket.
You can call it that, but I tell you, you like that hat pattern? I tell you, my husband loves wearing it. So, and I made it in camouflage. So that is like amazing to get camouflage in a ball, and you make it, and I'm like, oh, it goes with this fox top, because the fox top is like nearly black, charcoal, and then these camouflage sleeves, and I'm like, oh, that looks so super cool. Makes crochet look cool. Beautiful.
Dawn, I started a blanket. It was I always thought those temperature blankets were like, ooh, and then I thought I'm gonna take
yours is big.
I'm gonna 2019.
Listen, when I met you,
I'm like, this supposed to finish, and it has been in the box, vacuum sealed, and I'm like, I don't understand how people like blanket, because to me it gets too heavy. You know, it gets heavy to maneuver. And so
listen, when I met you, Jane, you had that blanket, and she would show that blanket, and I'm like, yo, this is a temperature blanket that is on steroids. I think it took some steroids since it started, because it is gaining proportion, like, whoo, so big.
It got so heavy. And I'm not sure if because I had a ligament reconstruction.
Oh, is that your favorite?
It takes, it's just like painful. But I'm so close. I'm like in that, because I did C2C.
Amanda.
Oh, you got to try that too. The corner to corner, you're going to get addicted. So I'm just a little Andy. It just need about.
So is yours a corner to corner, Jane? Is your blanket a corner to corner?
Yes.
Your temperature one. That
yes.
Huge, humongous one. Yes, because I remember you were working from the one side, but I thought, oh, that one is so big. Need to make more doily blankets. That's what she does. She makes doily blankets.
To it. I lost the pet, so I put the pet collar of the thing was I put the birthday of another cat. I have the adoption of another cat. I put my birthday, my anniversary, the time I moved from Wyoming to Texas, and all these things. And there is all this. I put it like a shiny with bling bling for special dates, and then it's there, like Jane.
Let me just answer Kelly. She says, "What's a doily blanket?" You know what Amanda does is she takes a doily pattern and she makes it in a thick yarn.
Yeah.
And then it becomes this. So obviously it's not the smallest doily to start off with. It's a fair sized doily, but with thread or with thin yarn. But then she takes 3-weight.
We need
or
to
maybe
become friends.
Or 4-weight.
Seriously.
4-weight, and she makes it, and it's beautiful. It's so big. But I want to do that because I thought that is a fantastic idea.
I
have done that a couple of times.
I get doilies and transform.
Mara, did you do that?
Yeah.
Oh wow!
Yes,
do you have
came out to be like a nice big round one, but I'd like to do it with like more of an oval shape.
Have you got videos on your channel where you possibly showed it?
No.
Because if you have, I'll go check it out. Because
it's got pineapples in the stitch.
Love taking doily patterns and making them into blankets, says Amanda. But
Yeah.
if you have seen it, you must go to it. But if you're not part of Amanda's channel, you must go and see that, because she does that beautifully, and she often shows it. It's
I like the
absolutely
photo.
gorgeous what she does.
You
Amanda,
gotta
yes.
try making two hats. I got the doilies in two hats, and it was so much fun. So
Yes.
much fun.
Yes, but you know what I like about that one that she showed us last time was when she shows you the yarn on the ball.
You just
I wouldn't think it would come out that beautiful, but then she shows you what she made with it, and I'm like, that yarn became that? How did you think that would become that? Because that is so stunning. I wouldn't have gone to the shop and bought that to make that. It's like,
and do you
know?
get
I have a picture of the one that I put it like on a rectangular table.
Okay, I'm going to just solo you because I got
Lordy.
Okay, wait. Let me just
do you get
solo you.
antique,
Hold it.
antique
Freeze.
patterns?
Freeze, 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 freeze. Ooh. Is that
That's
cotton?
cool.
Yes.
That's tulip.
Beautiful.
And what did
It's,
you do?
we were talking about butcher's twine.
So what did you use to make that? What kind of
it's like butcher's twine.
Wow. But that is like I'm sure that's
cotton.
Wow.
We have to become friends. We have a lot in common. That's it.
And then this is by Doris, I think. And this is a small version of it.
Isn't it?
Okay, so that's on the table because it's with thread, but then you get one that is really
yes. So I made it twice. I made it in thread, and then I made it in butcher's twine.
Can you show it again? The other picture?
The smaller one.
The smaller one?
Oh.
Yeah.
The one so isn't the end is like a tulip?
Yes.
Or it looks so beautiful.
It is. I tried to make a skirt from it too. That's a work in progress.
That's a good idea. And that's all
you would have had to start it on the first tulips, right?
That is beautiful. Oh, look at that.
And where do you get your patterns? Like an antique?
This one is by Doris. I have it in a book. Let me see if I have it right near me.
Okay.
But yeah, you can take.
Yes. And it's just this. The laptop just takes a moment, to sort of register my commands. It's slow in taking instructions.
Yeah, I know. I understand.
Yes, so I'm twisting. That's why I'm like, hold it, freeze, so I can quickly go to solo. I mean, I'm already on solo when I know someone's going to show something. Then this thing takes so long. It's like, what are you doing? Well, it is beautiful.
I don't have the book in here. I have some other doily books, but not. I'm pretty sure her first name is Doris, and she's a well-known designer. A well-known
Doris
Chan. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, Doris Chan. That one is.
I have books
it
of
might
hers
be from her. I can't remember the name of the book because I think I have 2 books by her. I really like her work. So elegant.
Yes, I've also got a book of hers that I absolutely adore. Doris Chan, amazing crochet lace. Let's see here.
And maybe I wonder if that's in it. If you hold it up, I'll know. Nope, that's not the one. But I don't know if she repeats her patterns in. I don't have that book. I don't know if she repeats her pattern. But I love taking a doily pattern and then making it with. I did one for my cousin as a birthday gift.
Sort of things that she does in it.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, she
does.
does.
See, so she really. So that's what you said about a skirt. I tell you what, she does a skirt in here, and she also look at. Okay, I'll quickly just solo myself. Then I'm gonna show you because it's like hallelujah.
Yeah.
Like there. This wait, let me see. This one she makes into this. You see, it's that.
Okay, so like a wrap.
And then this one is like it becomes a dress sort of thingy. Beautiful.
Mhm.
So.
Oh, I think the name of it is called Convertible Crochet. Convertible Crochet, because she shows
You see?
oh my gosh, that is really beautiful.
This
Oh,
book
I
is
love
so, it's
that.
one of the books, I did a book review on this book. I mean, this is a top, and it can be a short top, and I'm seeing Dawn in this, all right? Can you see Dawn?
Mhm, yeah.
I do love that.
And that is, I mean, that pattern is so easy peasy. And there's the short version, Dawn.
Oh, it's so cute. That's very
so
cute.
It's she's just, to me, it's inspiring to see. I mean, there's certain things. Now this is not me, but this is very cute. I mean, I'd like to make this for Jessica. Something
Oh,
like
I love that. I do
that is
love
beautiful. And then,
Have you
but
tried
none of this is none of this is difficult. None of this is difficult. It's like, okay, where
No,
is
have you
there
tried
is
to
a
get those
pumpkin pie.
circles and make into a mandala, like, and get a hula hoop and just, you know, make a huge mandala with them? That would be cool.
Ooh, and this is I love this one. This one is 4 pentagons, and I've actually taken this idea and I've made, there we go, like so. Let me see.
Oh, I love that.
Yes.
Love it.
It almost looks like a flower.
And I made a tutorial of making a, what do you call it, a sweater that is shortish, a crop top.
Yes.
A crop top sweater with 4 pentagons, right? Not with this, but with a plain old. And it is just so beautiful. Yeah, sweet stuff. Wait, what is there more? There's the skirt. I want to show the skirt.
Ah, what happened? It's moi. I'm not a skirt. I'm round, but I'm not a skirt.
Yes, Sabrina says, "Oh, I would love this book. I would too. My new obsession. I see it coming."
I wonder, did she drop out? Is she still here?
Probably.
Yes,
Oh, there we go. There you are.
Like my baby hair. Kelly taught me how to do it.
Oh,
There you go. There's
Oh,
skirt.
that is so cool.
My friends from Brazil made those skirts, and they did a brown, and they put a taffeta under with ruffles, so it kind of it looks so cool, so cool.
That, you see that girl?
You
Beautiful.
don't
What
see
she's
a
got.
lot in the United States, but
That's a
in
whole.
Brazil you see dresses.
And then I'll tell you the name of the book now. I'm going to tell you the name of the book. Look at this dress. Oh, there we go. This is Dawn again. Dawn and Mara, they can wear this kind of stuff. Look at that.
Oh, I can't.
Yeah,
But that is really
you're
cool.
super sweet. You look great.
You should just say, "Oh yes, of course I can. Of course I
Yeah.
can."
of course you can. Yes, you can.
And this is like a jacket.
Gorgeous.
Oh, yes, it's so
Yeah,
pretty.
That's
that is
when you
really
want to
And
be
then it's like
extra
a
fabulous.
flat ribbon robe. Then she's got a Mobius shawl, and then she's got, what is this one called?
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
I
This one is.
looked up the book online, and it is by Doris Chan. It's called Convertible Crochet. This is what the cover looks like.
Okay, wait. Let me solo you quickly. Ooh.
Yeah, for those that are
she is
interested to look it up, it's a
so-
really great book.
Oh,
And she
right.
shows how you can do a certain stitch, you know, like these motifs on that one
Yes.
dress,
And
and then
make
you can
something
make
with it.
different objects with it. And so she shows like a skirt, and then that one pattern that has like the tulip look, she makes it into a shirt, a doily, you know, that kind of thing.
Doris Chan, Convertible Crochet.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
So talented.
Let me show you the last one here. It's Plum Blossom Capelet. Now this capelet is beautiful. I'll show you like this. See that? And like
Strategically placed pineapples.
I love it.
Or grapes.
Love how it came out. So this is beautiful. So okay, let me amazing lace crochet Okay, there we go. I will just see if I can. But it's beautiful. None of it is difficult. I can tell you that. There we go. There we go. I'm just gonna see if I can just. There we go. Amazon Lace. I mean, this was a book review I did on books that I had before I started my channel. This was way before I had my channel. Dawn saying hello to all I missed. I see you. Sorry, I'm not engaging in chat. These books are taking up all my attention. There you go.
So what was the other book that you were just showing again, Ursula? I'm sorry. I need to write that down. That is amazing.
Okay, let me do this. I'm gonna drop the link for you.
Oh, awesome. Thank you so much. And then we can find the other books.
They don't have on thrift books. I looked right now. Sometimes they do and they do have on Amazon. The convertible crochet is at $24 on paperback. Awesome. Not very expensive.
They've got 8 used. They've got 4.
Thank you, Jane.
That's new. They've got 12 used from $872.
Now they'll be sold out.
Right. You know what? It was worth it. It's worth it because there's so many great ideas in there and the patterns are beautiful.
I could spend all day looking at that book. I'd get no crochet done.
Oh, I know. Sometimes I just like to look and
imagine
it in different colors.
I thought I would never need my crochet books, and I gave it to the library. You know, like Vogue has a Stittionary, the series on Stittionary. Those books were arm and a leg. I have all of them, and I just donate to the library because I thought, now they have internet, and I scanned up the stitches that I wanted to learn, and I save it in whatever. And as I saved, I didn't save anything.
Oh no!
So
now you have to go borrow from the library.
Because the library is in Wyoming. I live in Nebraska now.
Oh, I see.
But yeah, I was.
The other one is there's a digital price as well.
But try to go to the library before you. I suggest to everybody go to the library.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Borrow the book at the library. Don't forget to return because the fees. And if you like it, then you buy your own. But it's always
what I've seen.
Borrow from the library.
You know what I've seen. What I think is sad is when you actually go and I use a library book. Yeah. And then there's pages torn out, and then I would bring it to their attention because someone actually might have taken out, then you can't finish your whatever.
Well, when I moved to Wyoming, I lived in a town that had 200 people. So the librarian was about in the 80s. And I said, I need to order some books because they didn't have in there. And she thought I was messing with her because remember when there was that show on TV, Mini City?
Have a great day.
And they had the book
Amanda.
Stitch and Bitch, Son of Stitch and Bitch, Knitting with Balls, and Not Now Honey, I'm Knitting. Remember those books? And then I grabbed that list and she looked at me and she's like, what?
I've never heard of that, but that sounds good. Not now, honey.
Yeah, so I went to the library. So I asked her for those books and she looks at me, Jane, I'm gonna order, but if you yanking my chain, I will smack you silly. And when the books arrived, she got Knitting with Balls first, right? And it was like, so the picture is just knitting needles with balls of yarn, and it just Knitting with Balls is about crochet, knitting, and there is some crochet hats and things for guys. you know, so I was making something for my friend. So, and I thought it would be, and the Stitching Beaches, because it's the name of the book. They have
Yes.
3 series, but it's just kind of like funny that I get in the Nowhere View and I ask for those books, and she looks and she thought it would have something scene or something, and she says, it's just regular books. I said, I know. And she said, you guys crocheters and kneaders are kind of like perverted. I said, no,
Well,
just the title.
they are interesting.
Yeah, but
They
yeah,
are interesting.
the Not Now, Honey. I'm knitting.
I love that one. Not now, honey.
Yeah. and
Yes, Moonrise Craft. She's going to go
sitting
live just now.
knitting on the bed, just knitting, and it has a lot of scarves and tops and things like that.
I think crochet for men is popular because, you know, guys, like when I used to knit, let me just go over. I want to show Amanda's, she said she shared it, and I'll only show the one page because usually we share on a Monday, but that's one photograph. See what she did? You see how that covers? Is that a Pioneer Woman duvet?
Who? Well, I showed a whole bunch of things.
Oh, you?
It is a Pioneer Woman.
I am right. That is so beautiful. My Oculus of Stars doily, she says, pattern written for thread but made in a 3-weight yarn. And I'm loving it. It's gorgeous, Amanda.
Is that a real
yes,
cat?
That's a real cat. That's a real cat.
It's gorgeous. It's very gorgeous.
That's a real cat.
Very
Yes,
complimentary.
I'm so proud of myself for it.
I went to
Pioneer
Walmart
Woman.
everything that I could. I was having a bad day. I went to the Walmart without my service dog. So I said, how can I control my nerves? I filmed everything there was about Pioneer Woman and Centuries. And here it is. And here it is.
It's beautiful.
I recorded that one.
Hello, Jana. I heard and saw how you pronounced your name on your own channel. For the first time, the American way. Jana, not Jana. Because in Afrikaans, we say Jana. So, and then I'm like, oh, she's not Afrikaans. Oh, no, she's American. You're an American with an Afrikaans name? How do they do that over there? Oh, so now, was it your last video or the previous one I saw? And she said, hi, I'm Jana. And I'm like, okay, replay. That's how it sounds. Jana. There we go.
Yes.
I'll try my best.
Her voice.
I'll try my best,
amazing.
Jana, to remember. Because
she sounds so elegant. Oh, I was like, I was waiting to have that voice so mature.
She is.
So
and she's
beautiful.
only pint size. She's only pint size.
And Jana and I, we have a multi-verse name. So I'm Jani.
We were in the shop.
Jane.
You know.
She's Jana, but people call her Jana.
But you know what? We were in the shop. Now this is my challenge. Jana, this is my challenge. She's so small that I'm like, I say to myself, I must approach her slower because I might run her over. Because I might not stop it. So I just wanted, because I end up coming up into her personal zone, too close, you know. So I made a mental note because if she's close to me and I turn around, she might go flying because she's small. So, but she's beautiful.
I have a question. In Brazil, we don't have personal space. We're like Italian. We talk very close, we kiss, we hug. So is it like that over in your country too? There is no, because Americans have that personal space. Like, whoa. Yes,
I once saw a video, a little clip of an American, and now my apologies, I'm not sure if it was an Asian person, I'm not sure if it was Japanese or Chinese, and it was a meeting, and there was this huge conference table, and this man I know he was American. That's all I know, and I know the other guy was from Asia. And what they did, that in this video, they speed up the video, and it looks like these two guys are dancing. because the American wants to. One of the two wanted to come closer, and the other, and then he's in the other one's personal zone, so the other one would back off, and then he would come closer. The other one would back off. Now in fast mode, that looks like they are dancing around that conference table. That was actually so hilarious to see. But yes, maybe she said many people love the personal space.
If you go to Brazil, people are gonna talk to you over here. And I didn't.
It's exactly like Anna says. Here are so many different cultures because we have been a colony so many times that we have all, and especially here in Cape Town. So
I told my mom.
You know what? Living with Lynn, she loves Pioneer Woman, and I love watching her videos. Whenever her video comes out, you know, when I get a notification, I watch it immediately. So it's just, you know, you have your channels that when they post, you got to see. I immediately want to see what she's posted. So to me, that was like, yes. So that's how I learned about Pioneer Woman. And then I don't always follow Bart, but then I saw this video, and it's a short video, and she was just saying she's going to take us to see. And when she said Pioneer Woman, my ears perked like, hey, I've heard about Pioneer Woman. Oh, what are you saying? And then I saw the yarn, and I'm like, oh, the colors are beautiful. And then I'm like, oh, yes, I already know about that because Lynn introduced me. You know, when someone introduces you to something, like all you guys know about
the colors are beautiful
because you've known me. So now you know about load shedding. If someone tells you, what? You're able to say, it's government scheduled power outages there in South Africa. They have it all the time. It just goes from 2 to 8 to however many hours to sometimes days, you know. So
I was so sad because you guys were so excited, and I went there.
Thank you, Amanda.
The colors are beautiful. I gotta agree. The colors are beautiful, but it's just a regular acrylic yarn. So I thought,
yes, but that's what God said as well. It's just.
So I think if I love this yarn from Hobby Lobby. I think it's softer and prettier. But I was like, you know, such an awesome color palette when they mix. But then you look at the yarn, and it's such a gosh, the Premier yarn from Dollar Tree looks better. Sorry.
Listen, I actually teased my husband because I was watching. Because he would sometimes sit here and I'm crocheting here, and then a video of Lynn would come up, and I would like to watch that, you know, because I always ask. I think it's polite to ask, especially if you're sharing a space with someone, with anybody. I am considerate, and I taught my kids to be considerate. Be considerate to first of all, the people you live with in the house. Leave a room the way you want to find it, you know, etc. So now if he's here, I would ask, not because I need his permission, but just because I'm considerate. I'd like to watch this, and if he's not in the mood for watching that, okay, some crochet would flying, and then anyway, and then I would just put earphones on, because otherwise it feels like I'm subjecting him to this, listening to this, because I wouldn't want him to be listening loud to something that I like Formula One, not necessarily unless it's Sunday afternoon. But the whole time, but you know, something like that. You get my point. So I ask, and then then I say to him, because I like plain things, but he likes color. So I said to him, when I saw her, the first few videos, I saw the Pioneer Woman stuff. I said, look, you see, if you marry this girl, you're gonna have all the color you need. Because I said, look at the colors, and he says, no, but he looked and he said, it's too floral. I said, well, I'm sure you get stripes here and there's a stripe. You can have the same colors in stripes. So I was teasing him. It was so funny. I've been to the Pioneer Woman's kitchen shop and restaurant in Oklahoma. Your kitchen designs are lovely.
It's just, I gotta agree. I love the kitchen stuff. I like the bakeware. I even like the brush that you wash the dishes. It's so beautiful. But the yarn, I think she dropped the ball.
I think I was expecting more cotton or cotton blend.
There
from
was no
Pioneer Women.
pattern on my store.
Maybe they're starting out now. Look, we all learn from mistakes. So maybe in the future you're gonna see, you know, like your sugar and cream. You might see what did you say, sugar and cream? You might see
Peaches and cream.
Yeah, but I think it's a sugar and cream. If one wants to make that for Pioneer Women, she might come up with that kind of yarn in her colors.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
I love everything she makes. I like the thing for the bedroom.
Yes.
I like the
There you
pots
go.
and pans.
Exactly.
I like the knives. I like everything. But the yarn, I was
Oh,
excited to show you.
exactly that. Exactly that, Dawn. Beautiful.
Yep. So there's both.
Pretty, pretty. I have a few of her kitchen items, says Amanda. I'm sorry, ladies. I have to make my son something to eat. He has been throwing up a lot all morning. So I'm going to make him soup and he's a bit hungry. Have a great evening, everyone. Oh, Sabrina, I hope he recovers soon. Maybe it's a little stomach bug, you know. I hope it's a 24-hour stomach bug only, you know, and that he recovers. I put him on my prayer list here. Anyway, we are going to head out of here in 5 minutes, I think. Yes, because you guys have been amazing. Mara,
link down so I can follow you guys, because you guys are the
yes,
bomb.
you need to.
I found
There
somebody in common that like your hat, and I like a beginner that is very enthusiastic, and I like that. I think it kind of I say we remember when we were beginners,
yeah,
and how
you know
we
what?
felt.
I like how they break the rules, and then it's like, because when I taught people how to crochet, then I did this certain blanket, and in this block they had X amount of stitches, which I thought covered most. So if they could make one square, they can now go ahead and either make a poncho or a blanket. But I'd finished making a blanket, and what was so interesting was that those who had never crocheted, one lady in particular, would come to me and she would show me something she's busy doing with. And now the crocheter in me would go, oh, I'm horrified. How can you put this and this together? but on the outside, I'm like, oh, this is interesting because I'd like to see how this turns out. And then she comes and she shows me she's made this over the weekend. Now, again, it's like, oh, but then it's, wow, this actually works. Not how she did it to work, but because she would take different weights, same hook, and just go. No rules, no boundaries. Just it's hilarious.
I like to see beginners. I like to see beginners falling in love with a new stitch or a new way to crochet. Like, let's say she just did single crochet, and then all of a sudden she learned half double and double and treble, and how to do the clusters and how to do fin. And you know, every time you do, and there is something that when you watch a beginner and they always make a little bit and look, and it's like, you know, like that excitement. That I love that. It reminds me. I used to be in love with that, with the crochet like that. So it's kind of like a reminder that we can fall in love with things that we just think is.
Dawn, this is for you. Are you wearing a granny cardigan, Dawn? Yes, she was showing us that she made this, and she's busy with the border thingy around it. I'm gonna solo you. Ooh, look at that. Wait, I want to see that square in your hand. Oh, that's a pocket coming up right there.
Blue.
Oh, I like that blue.
I do too. It's my favorite.
Ooh, you know, twisting that.
One of my favorites.
Twisting that square slightly. You know, like they have on a bomber jacket where it's, yes. So you put your hand in slightly skew. You know what? Oh, that is even, yes, like that is even like, wow. And don't want anything to fall out. But when you held it like that, it was like, that's actually so cool.
Mm-hmm.
I will see you all over at Crochet. I'm waiting and I jump. Thank you, Moonrise Craft. Oh, there you go. That's beautiful. I love it, sis. Jana. I'll probably go back to Yana because it's a no-brainer for me. But Yana, that started as the 100 days Granny Squares, and it was just Granny Squares, and then they were Granny Squares with flowers. And then there was, you know, and then suddenly here she is with her blanket. It's like,
Listen, she created a
wow.
monster.
And I just used the peaches and cream. That's this with the Dollar Tree Premier.
Yes, it's cotton.
So it's all made of
Taking
cotton.
little man to the end of summer party at the library 2 towns over. Bye, Nisi. Enjoy.
Have fun, Nisi. See you later.
Are you having porch chat tomorrow, Nisi?
Oh yes, porch chats.
All right, we're gonna have to go check it out.
I love waking
that's
up to
beautiful.
porch.
You know, if you weigh that, you can find out how much yarn you used. So
Yes.
that anybody else who wants to do it, if you weigh the finished product,
And
then
tell
you
them how
it's
many.
and
Yeah.
you just do that little math, and then one can see, okay, well, this is how much is on the pink, and this is how much is on the sugars and cream. So this is how much, more or less, it'll take to do one sweater. No,
I really like
cardigan.
it.
Oh, that's beautiful. Lulu,
Doesn't that
Mrs.
remind? Remember Christine? I think it's Christine. Her name.
Christine?
A very cheerful little lady. Beautiful,
Christine.
gorgeous lady. Yeah, Christine. She had something like that, didn't she?
She had beautiful crochet garments that she bought. Unbelievable.
Yes.
That's beautiful. Okay,
It did
that's
inspire
fantastic.
me to need a cardigan.
Oh, Dawn, thank you so much for showing
Thank you,
us.
Ursula. Thank you.
That is beautiful.
Don't forget to drop your link so I can follow you.
Yes,
I will
type
follow
that.
you.
Anybody, if you want to share yourself, just type OMGrannySquare, and we'll be going over to this lady, Crochet Corner, and doing a raid, a square squad raid. And if I end the live stream, it'll just take you there, so you don't even need to put your hook down and look for anything. But there you go. I want to see what Crochet is going to show us tonight. All those free patterns, 35 free patterns, something like that. It's always an inspiration if someone else takes the trouble and show you, and it's like, oh, I didn't even know it's out there. Because maybe it's not I mean, I don't walk in the streets of Ravelry thinking what patterns are there that's free, because I usually have things on the go. But now, Dawn, you started something with that baby blanket.
The only reason I get there is because I still get a lot of designers asking me to translate the patterns. That's the only
There you
reason.
go. There's Amanda's channel. There you go. Thank you, ladies. I'm going to play out with the Square Squad shout out. Mara, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for joining me. I so appreciate it.
Thank you for having me up. It was great to be here. I really appreciate it.
Nice
I
meeting
got
you.
quite a bit done. I got
There
like
we go, there we go.
three rows on my my shawl.
She has dropped this link. There she is. Pick her up, check her out. She does great stuff. Look at that little heart. Okay, let me get rid of the comment. Yes, and then we shout out. Where are you, little video? Where are you? So then, you ladies, thank you, Jane. Thank you.
I'll drop out here. Have a great one.
Thank you, Ursula. Thank you for having me. Great to see you.
Oh yes.